Who would like to kick us off with a recap of what happened in the last episode?
Oh shit. Let me grab these and decipher the ancient texts. And by the ancient texts, I mean whatever the fuck this is. Okay, dokie. So the previous whatchamacallit, the Who's and What's It, the episode.
Yep, okay.
The episode prior to the previous episode, we some of us got specifically Zan and Quill there. They were captured by some really weird snake things that actually turned out to be hair, and said hair was also attached to an individual. Jin had thrown a vial of oil at the time and was panicking. It turns out this guy actually spoke Sylvan, which Quill is fluent in. Thank you, Quill. And through some interesting conversation and I guess really, really weird laughter, the team managed to persuade this gentleman not to kill them, always a benefit, and to actually tell them where some loot was. Now, he wanted out of this place. That was really his ultimate goal. And Jin had offered, hey, how about we run ahead, distract the people, we'll, see you out and make sure that no one causes you any trouble. And he was like, yeah, sure.
Totes. Yeah.
Precisely. That wink there says it all. Anyway, so we get up to the point of effectively just walking out the door, and this gentleman decided that he was going to absolutely get out of Dodge via the mode of transport of hair. Anyway, he proceeds to slap his hand on a lever, to which the very perceptive Jin and Quill have seen this all begin to happen and attempted to stop him, failing, sadly. And this lever releases a gelatinous cube, which quite conveniently fills the exact width of the hallway they were going down and about 15 feet of the 30 feet high this place is. Now, this gentleman was going to attempt to swing on above. Sadly, that was not in the cards, unfortunately for him. Quill was placed on the other side of a portcullis that this man also had dropped on us. Quill had stepped on a pressure plate. True, no one. And Jin was lucky enough to actually get off a spell that rendered this man prone. The goal was to use the gelatinous cube to effectively go and eat this man, and it actually worked a lot better than we were expecting.
Yeah, we all expected it to fail miserably. I expected it to fail miserably.
I was hoping maybe we could get a little fuckery in there, but the fuckery continued. And it continued, and the man died.
Yeah, he got eaten to death. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a bit gruesome for those who watched it, particularly Quill. It rendered some people quite upset about the scenario. Jin at first was absolutely horrendously happy, and if you guys want to see that, that's very much on YouTube for you to have a look at. I'm going to have a little, I guess, short take sort of thing that I'm going to make later on at some point. Don't ask me when. Shh. And that will be of just the absolute the varying levels of faces that were going on at that time. And of course the sad aftermath of the man dying and it not being exactly the way that Quill was hoping for. I guess don't fuck with us is what Jin tries to get across with that one there. And so we ended up going back towards the town. We were paid, I believe we were paid perfectly, and you said
yes.
Value, which I don't remember.
It was 200 gold each. I put that in our Discord chat, and I'm not sure if you haven't done it already. Yeah, add 200 gold in.
Okay, and we were also informed of a blessed cleric who was just straight vibing, who can take out the gelatinous cube. We spoke to Conjurer Dude, handled a bunch of the debt towards him. So now we all have our nice little booties. And Cuddles has a collar, so we're going good, doing things well.
Yeah.
We also got some more loot. There was an amulet of the drunkard, which means that when you drink alcohol, you get benefits.
Yeah. So
once a day.
That was given to Zan.
Yep, Zan's got that one. We have an amulet of constitution, which pretty much tells the universe to go fuck themselves, which is, you know what, fair, honestly. And one Miss Quill has that one. And Jin has a a giant slaying arrow.
Yes.
Which does a fuckload of damage to a giant.
Mm-hmm.
Jin also sort of kind of made friends with the Conjurer Man, which I still don't know the name of.
No, you've not asked for his name.
I don't know why. I haven't asked his name.
No one has.
And
Doesn't
he
need
was
one.
chill. He was cool. And Jin might have learned a couple things from him.
Yeah. Yes.
I believe that was mostly it.
Yeah, pretty much. So yes, the one little extra bit of information you found out about the Blessed Cleric was just that the town doesn't necessarily trust her, which is why she was not asked to perform the job that you all did. Aside from that, I think that was basically it. You all ended with a long rest and a level up. And I did update your character cards, but forgot to actually download them and then upload them onto the stream overlay. So you've got your level 5 ones up there for tonight, but next session will be your level 6 overlays. And you guys, it's not really a surprise because you guys know I'm doing this, but I'm also redrawing the map, and that's not quite ready yet. That still needs to be in the oven for an extra 175 degrees for another 10-15 minutes. So once that's ready, you want to make sure that map is real crispy on top. So yeah, once that's ready, then that'll be done. But that's where we ended the session. You know what, Frankie? You can have an extra point of inspiration for the game today as well. So that way you have 2 free rerolls that you can use for any D20 check.
For any fuckery.
Yes, and thank you very much, Mulcher_Twitch for the follow. Yeah, that's very nice. Thank you. We hope we live up to your expectations. Now, in saying that, so yes, you have all gone down for a rest for the evening, and you have risen in the morning times, and the day is yours.
Right.
Oh, this music.
Yeah. There's music.
Your face just lit up.
It's got music. It's
Yeah.
Bob.
I just really hope my computer keeps pausing it, and I think it might be because like the internet is getting a workout right now. I just hope that it keeps going. And also thank you for the new follow as well, Toodly NZ. Much appreciated. So yeah, if the music keeps going, I'll be happy. If not, maybe I might have to switch back to Sirenscape because maybe Roll20 is having a bit of a fit with all the stuff I've got loaded up in there. I'm not too sure, but
you're losing a couple of frames in your webcam too.
Am I?
You're not quite as well for me. You're not quite as crisp.
Oh no!
Oh no, Zach, you've gone low res.
Oh fuck. Yeah, cool. We'll see. Because that's going to annoy me more than it annoys anyone else as well if it keeps happening. It's just gone again, so...
No, all good for me.
Yeah, I can still hear it.
This claws. Anyway, cool. So yes, the day is yours for however you would like to spend it.
All right. Probably... I think Quill's rather keen on getting to know this cleric lady, what her deal is. But she's probably would have gone to sleep and needs a big hearty breakfast after all the exercise that she had the previous day. She's probably hungry, so she's probably downstairs ordering breakfast.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that Jin woke up about half an hour beforehand if Terry's around and is gonna be like just doing pat a cake with him and just trying. I'm assuming it's going terribly for him, but that's okay because Jin's trying to teach him.
Just got his hands up.
Yeah, so Terry, your Stone Golem friend, is there, and he's literally just just holding his hands up, and that's basically it. Just letting you sort of patty cake with him.
Fair enough.
And Quill kind of lean over the bar and just is the bartender there?
Yes, Frederick is at the bar. Seems to be fairly quiet morning in the bar. There's a couple people sort of slumped over at the bar. It seems like most of the miners that were here the day before don't seem to be around. Potentially, maybe the mine is reopened or they've gone back to work. the travelers that you've seen previously, the bards and yes, thank you. I did stop the music just because it was kept dropping out for me. Yeah. So yeah, we're just going to go back to Sirenscape for now, and hopefully I'll figure out a way around that later.
It's all good.
Yes. So from there, the travelers to the bards, the beer baron who you've seen around, which is the large, plump dwarf man with a red beard, doesn't seem. They all seem to be very busy. They're actually packing up their gear and sort of moving in and out of the bar quite frantically, sort of taking in luggage and gear and all that sort of thing. Mm-hmm. There's no sign so far of Mitsuguri or Ina, who you've seen around previously. And the enchanter friend is pretty much he's right where you left him. He's still mixing around his incantations and trying to get all this stuff finished for you.
I'll say that Coil's kind of borderline just being a bit too helping herself to all the like napkins and things and little like trinkets behind the bar. Like trying to set herself up for breakfast. So she's like leaning over, grabbing all the equivalent of like straws and like free peanuts and things and just kind of grabbing them. She's like, oh, I just need a couple of these for the road. You know, we have a big long journey ahead of us and we're quite busy, as you can probably tell. So I'm just going to take a couple of these nuts. Don't worry about it. I'll pay you for it later. Also, by the way, I think I'll need about. Do you have like packets of water? I have a feeling we won't be. You know, I think we need to pack some water. Jin, do you want anything for the road? Do you want some dried meats or something? What about Cuddles? What does he eat? And Zan, where's Zan? Come on.
Zan's sleeping in. She's not up.
Zan's in Snoretown. Population high.
Looks like a horse. Maybe she smells like a horse. I don't even know.
She does now. It is law.
Do you want?
It has been said.
Do you want to go find Zan, or do you want me to go find her?
Jin is not going into that room. Jin does not want to die.
Okay. Well, you'll stay with Terry and help with breakfast. All right. Most important meal of the day. Lovely Frederick's gonna serve us our breakfast, right? Right.
Where's John?
Right.
The answer is yes. That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Come on. Let's go.
Oh.
She's gonna walk past Jin and try and find Zan. She's in busy mood.
Jin is very sorry for Quildick. She is one of those disgusting morning people. And so, Jin is sorry.
It's fine. You know, everyone has the preference, morning, night. I'm definitely a night person.
Jin feels you on a spiritual level.
Yeah. Right. Well.
Where are you, Zan?
All right.
Oh no! Here it comes.
So Zan, in your room, you just hear a furious knocking at your door.
What do you want?
Come down for breakfast.
5 more minutes.
5 more minutes and we're leaving you behind. You have to walk through the snow on your own.
Oh, thank fuck.
Jin is calling it now, okay? So this is what is going to happen upstairs. We cannot hear this yet, but watch, okay? She will ask for 5 more minutes. Quildick will say, yes, 5 more minutes. She will give her 10 more minutes and then kick down door. Zan will then attempt to fight. Maybe there will be blood. Maybe there will be death. Jin does not know. It depends on the day. Is today Monday?
Today is Sunday.
Okay. Death is not on table today. Don't think. Probably. 40% likely.
Right. So, mate, I take it that you're planning to head out with the caravan then?
Yes, we believe that might be the best way to go
Oh, that's fair
for
enough.
now.
I mean, it's safe to travel in numbers, especially around about this time of year. I mean, not many folks go travel in the mountains.
Yes, we're not from here. We went to Redwater and then where the bullshit happened and stuff. So yeah, we're a little bit lost. Yes.
Alright, well, hopefully it's not too much of a trek back. Well, wherever you're headed.
We'll
What?
figure it out. We always do somehow.
I suppose I should get on with the breakfast for your friend. Now, you are juice people or coffee people?
It
Coffee-
is dangerous to give
coffee-
Quill
we need-
coffee, but she
we need
will
coffee.
kill Jin if she does not get coffee. Jin is allergic to coffee because Jin bounces off walls when that happens. So, what kind of juice is there?
Well, I got some nice juniper juice.
Jin has never tried this. Jin will have some.
Alright. I'll get some of that for you. And he starts preparing some drinks and some breakfast. Roughly about 10 minutes go past. And he comes out to a nearby table with some food and the drinks for you all.
All right, perfect. I'll give him his money. I don't think she'd stinge him. She's bossy, but she's not stingy to waiters.
How did you get Zan out of bed?
Well, it's 10
It hasn't been
minutes.
15. It hasn't been 15 minutes though. You gave her
Yes.
5 minutes, so it's technically only been an extra 5 minutes so far.
Don't worry.
Just drag her down the stairs. On like asleep.
Just on the doona.
Yeah.
Quill's tapping her fingers on her clawed fingers on the wooden table, making that very loud, obnoxious noise, being very impatient. She's got all of her books out and stuff. She goes, Ginny, you sure you don't want to try and get her up?
Jin does not want to die. Jin can do spell to make people sleep, but not to not be pissed off.
Surely. All right, I'll get it. I can't believe it. You know, she knows that we're busy today. She knows we've got things to do, and she's not getting. She's gonna get up and push her chair back. She's gonna start.
She gonna staunch walk, her elbows are out, and she's grumpily walking, yeah. Like
No,
in
the-
Sims when they get mad.
No, she's not grumpy. She's determined.
Yeah.
Frazzle, gazzle, blah, blah, blah.
Ooh, because Quill doesn't know that Jin can do this yet.
Mm-hmm.
Jin is question. Are we going to assume that I've got the materials for it? Cool dude man's gave it to me. It's just message.
Yeah.
It's just a couple wires.
Yeah, I mean, I think you would already have some stuff anyway from your rogue arcane trickster powers. So yeah.
True. So just pull out a little bit of copper and just watch as Quill is stomping away and probably muttering to herself and just be like, "Hey Zan, get up, asshole!"
Am I hearing that in my head?
You're just randomly hearing Jin in your head.
She's like, what? Just what the fuck? Just looking around my room, just full alert. Pull my sword out.
Meanwhile, the thump,
My feet are undead.
Zan, your ass looks great from this angle.
Immediately turn around. What the fuck?
Even better from this angle.
Okay, I'm running out of the room. This place is haunted. Tear it apart. There's a spirit here.
What?
There's a spirit in that room. I'm gonna kill it.
No, we don't have time. All right, we've got a million things at once. And everyone's already packing and
I
Packing up shop
love
and leaving.
haunting people.
Jin's downstairs with breakfast. Yours is getting cold. the barman Frederick is he's slaved over this nice meal
Not
for
let
you.
your toes show when you sleep. You'll die.
Zan, pay attention to me. I'm talking to you. Don't look around the room. There's no ghost. You clearly just haven't eaten. Come on. She's gonna try and usher her down the stairs.
Staring down
Toes.
at her feet.
Watch the step. Come on. You're fading away. You gotta get something in you.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm gonna quickly
I'll lose
stash
one of my
the
abs.
copper wire and just be like eating and giving. Gonna be taking little bits of like meat and stuff like that off other people's plates as well, and just give it to Cuddles whenever feeding Cuddles.
Zan's definitely looking around the room rather paranoid though.
Well, I mean, once you're in earshot of Jin, it kind of becomes quite obvious that she's
No,
mouthing.
Jin's actively trying to make it so that they don't realize yet.
Oh, okay. All right.
I mean, Zan's not the brightest.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
I guess
true.
she,
Or
she
the most perceptive. So.
could, no, she's just like me attack. That's about it.
It's a simple life, but it's
Yeah.
a good one.
All right.
It has its uses.
All right. So, meals come out, breakfast served. It's this very simple sort of like mountaineers breakfast. There's some eggs. There's some very thick cut ham. And some fresh mountain herbs and vegetables with that as well. But yes, what would you like to do?
Good
Hey,
idea.
Zan, what is Zan's favorite animal?
a wolf?
Huh. Hey, Quill. Did you know that Zan is idiot?
Well,
What?
that's debatable.
What is Quill's favorite animal then?
Mine,
CD eyebrow waggle included.
they had some really nice, really pretty looking birds back at home that I was a big fan of. So probably, to put a loose umbrella term on it, a parrot.
A what it?
Parrot. It's a type of bird.
Are you insulting Jin?
No? It's a type of bird.
Zan, did you know Quill is giant liar?
Yeah, she has always been a little bit shady, hasn't she? Always thought she might be hiding something.
Last I checked, I know what my favorite animal is. It's a parrot.
Where are you going
He's
with this?
going to stop stirring shit now.
What's your favorite animal?
Jin does not know. That is why Jin asked. Jin? Oh. Frog. Jin likes frogs. Why? Jin does not know. Jin just likes frogs.
I thought you liked owlbears. That's why we've got,
An owlbear is not an animal. It's a
Ow.
majestic creature.
Cuddles is Jin's pride and joy. Not an
Yes.
animal.
I'm not calling him a barbaric beast, but he is an animal. Anyway, doesn't matter.
The enchanter nearby walks over and says, "Well, technically, he's a monstrosity."
Oh, bloody waddy fire, okay, you
and-
bloody book nerds.
And he slams down, not slam, but put in places with a plonk, 3 pairs of boots of winter on the table.
Ah. Perfect. Just in time.
Oh, and here was that control rod you asked for as well. And
Oh, yes.
hands over to
Thanking
him
you.
the control rod.
How big is this control rod? Is it like just a small little wand, kind of like?
Yeah, it's like a
As a
iron
sword.
rod.
Okay, fair enough.
Now you're going to behave with that Jin. Don't go around, firing it off.
It is to make sure that Jin can tell Cuddles if Jin would like him to be big or small or not. It mostly is to make sure Cuddles can be what Cuddles wants to be. Cuddles, Behave. Yes. Good cuddles. More food.
Not at the. I don't know how many times I have to tell you. Anyway, I don't know what you two want to do, but I think I'm going to go make a quick stop at the temple to try and make sure that our cleric friend, our potential cleric friend, I hope friend, has things covered down here. You know, before we leave. So
Yes, Jin is coming with you.
yes.
I think we should stick together.
Yes.
Right. Well, that means we need to make more haste. Come on, quick, eat.
Okay.
He's gonna
I
start.
just tip
pile
the
of food.
whole plate into my mouth or whatever, like everything. Just,
Is there anything particularly crunchy on Jin's plate?
I mean, there's some of the vegetables are a bit crisp.
Jin's gonna like a Pringle, just look Quill straight in the eyes, just go really slowly and obnoxiously. Jin's feeling like a shitter today.
Right on. Okay. Cool. So you guys are going over to the temple.
The temple, just a sauce.
All right. Okay. All right. So, walking through the cold, muddy streets of town, you walk, heading over towards the fairly well-sized, dark stone building that you've seen before, with these iron banners sticking up out of the ground with the symbol of Morrigan floating and flitting around in the wind. That again being the white flag with the red flaming sun on it. Are you heading straight in?
Yeah, I think who was it yesterday? Or, in game yesterday, saying that. Yeah, what was the name of the
innkeep
priest?
told us about
innkeep told
the blessed cleric.
Yeah, probably just gonna politely walk in there and just see who's at the door, if the door's open.
Yeah, doors. The door is ajar. It's a heavy stone door. It is a bit ajar, and you push your way through. And with sort of like a very rusty creak, the hinges of the door swings open. And you're greeted with this instant waft of incense. Kind of smells like it's like an odd combination between like red wine and like metal shavings. So it's like a tinny wine smell in the air. It's a very dark room. It looks like on the very far side of this small church area, there are several like candelabras with at least about 20 or 30 candles on them that are all sort of halfway run down. And there's a large altar at the very back of the room set upon a small elevated stage. And just behind the altar there is, again, this symbol of a red flaming sun on this large white banner. As you do walk in, you can see there is this older priest gentleman who sees you walk through and closes the book that he's reading, and then walks straight up to each of you and says, "Blessings of the sunrise upon you."
And to you, good sir. Sorry, we're not interrupting anything by just coming in?
No, not at all. Our regular mass is held on Monday morning. So between now and then, there's not much that's on in this place.
It's very peaceful, very nice.
Thank you. We make do with what little supplies we have from the church.
Yes, we've heard that, you're how to put this nicely, where travelers here. We're not part of the locals, but apparently the locals are a little bit, what's right? Not the nicest in terms of, being judgy, I think. Is that
Judging?
right?
How?
No? You don't know that?
How do you mean?
There is a problem, and we heard a rumor that the priestess here is quite capable in her abilities, and they asked for us to take care of it rather than someone who already has a good rep.
I think the word you're looking for, young lady, is superstitious, is what
Right.
these townspeople are.
Yes, that's a nice way of putting it. It's old-fashioned.
Yes, well, with good reason.
Mm.
You see, he sort of looks over towards the altar and then kind of looks back and speaks in a more hushed voice. The blessed cleric, she's been with us for quite some time. She was left on the doorstep when she was a mere babe. And it's hard to get people to trust her. I'm sure you've heard that she is not, she is a planar scion, and not the one that you would normally expect to be heralding that of one of the good deities.
Right.
And especially considering that Morrigan, and all her great glory, has been fighting against demons and daemons and devils for centuries, and thousands of years. Well, it's easy to see why people don't exactly trust her.
Right. Well, I mean,
It's still a bit racist, though.
yeah, it's Quill's gonna try and not give that sort of any time or thought. She goes, well, is this cleric around? Is she here? Can we talk to her?
Yes,
Directly?
if you wish to. She's over by the altar.
Right. Quill's kind of gonna give Jenna like, this fucking guy sort of look, and then she's like, shall we go talk to the priestess?
Sure, why not? That's the way we're here, right? We wanted to talk to her a little bit.
Is she the tiefling? Does that character? Just memory? Yes. Okay.
Yeah, tiefling.
Okay. We talk to the horny bitch.
How are you?
Literally. Okay, out of context here. When Brady said when she was a mere babe, I was like, if she got big titties, she a babe.
She got that fine ass, right? Yeah.
We're all a bunch of children, doodah.
There you are.
As they're walking over, Quill will turn to Zan and be like, yes, maybe you'll finally have someone to talk about, big fights with horrible, evil things with.
Yes. I guess we're both the same, right? Like we're both, monsters fighting monsters. Yeah.
True. There you go. We might find
That
you
is very racist.
All right, so you head over and you can see that there is this, hunched over figure, sort of knelt down, holding rosary beads in her hand, hanging from the beads again as the symbol of Morrigan. Large, sort of white robes with what looks like a very shiny chainmail that's underneath her robes. Very light. It looks like it's more for show than it is practical. And she's got a large white hood up, covering her whole face as she's sitting there sort of muttering what might be incantation or a prayer or something like that.
Quill's gonna turn to Jin and Zan and just kind of be like, maybe just copy what I do. And Quill's kind of gonna go down, walk up next to the priestess and copy her stance. And, you know, if she's kneeling down on one knee with one knee up, like try and mirror her exactly in, you know, like the prayer position.
Yeah. Okay.
Jin's gonna do a handstand.
Acrobatics.
All right. So yeah. So first of all, so Quill, as you kneel down beside her, mimicking her, she doesn't appear to notice you whatsoever. She's completely entranced in whatever she's doing. But Jin, can I get you to roll an acrobatics check for me?
Hell yeah, you can, sir. Give me 2 seconds to find.
Can I
an
attempt to
applicable
trip
dice.
her?
Yeah, you absolutely can.
Do I have to roll for that?
Ooh, I shouldn't have brought you two to a
Fucking blast and inspiration.
It'll
Here
be
we go, boys.
yeah. So Zan, I'll say it's a contested acrobatics check.
Okay.
Good luck, motherfucker. That was a 16 plus 6. Suck my wiggly.
Can it be athletics? Does it have to be?
It has to be acrobatics in this case. Yeah.
That's an 11.
11. All right. So yeah, no. So try as you
Jin
might.
not only does a
Zan.
handstand, but like on one hand it has the other like up while the trip attempt and just drops it back down.
Yeah, like you're keep like one hand, and then Zan tries to trip, and you're like hop, hop, hop. Like you're staying on one hand at a time. Yeah.
Jin is so good at this shit.
But as this sort of display is going on, Quill, you can see that this figure beside you suddenly just stop quiet all of a sudden as she's recognized that someone's nearby to her.
Say, it's very peaceful. Well, turns around, looks over her shoulder, sees the other two being hooligans.
Oh.
Goes,
Oh.
It was very peaceful in here. Sorry about that.
Jin is perfectly peaceful right now. Haha, Zan, asshole. Oh, Jin should not swear in this place. So Jin.
I'm sure it's fine.
Jin has not been smelled. Jin is good.
So the hooded figure pipes up. It is not the best idea to swear in here.
Jin is sorry.
Oh, fuck me dead.
They're my responsibility, so I apologize on behalf of my my good friends. They're not used to the ways of the church, but
It is no
we've just-
problem of mine, and it should be no problem of yours. We're only in charge of our own destiny.
True. That's a good way of thinking of things. I was just wondering if maybe you had a moment to have a quick chat. We're just passing through. We're going to be heading out of town a little bit. Just thought maybe if you're not too busy, we can have just a quick talk.
You are not afraid.
No, like I said, we're traveling, just passing through.
She stands up onto her feet and pulls back her hood. As she does so, you can see that she's got this this beautiful, pristine, smooth, like aqua blue skin. These piercing gold eyes. These like light graying horns that twist up around her head, and this just stunning red hair, just curly, wavy red hair just flows down. She says,
Jin's gonna immediately do like a weird kind of flip thing back onto the feet and just stand up and be like, oh, hi, Jin's name is Jin.
"It's nice to meet you. My name is Ariel."
Sorry,
Ariella.
say again.
It might be easier if you pronounced it Ariel.
Ariel.
It's a very pretty name. I like that.
Like the mermaid. Probably.
Thank you.
Okay. Double checking the spelling.
Yes, imperative spelling. In a D&D game, imagination, spelling is key.
Spelling and math.
Yeah.
Which I fucking hate math. Like, come on, can we talk about this? I'm literally playing a fucking math game.
Opens Dungeon Master's Guide. This isn't about dragons. This is about maths.
That's why we have calculators. Cool's gonna say, well, my name's Quillian, and yes, Jin's name is Jin, and Zan.
Yes.
Zan over there is my other friend.
Yes, I hunt Fey Fiend or undead. Have you seen any around here? I would be more than glad to dispose them for you.
I am Fiend.
Yeah, but you're like a talking fiend, so you're all right. I think you're okay. I've dealt with your kind before. You're okay.
I think you'll find that most fiends talk.
Yes, but you're like, you seem all right. You're cool.
Okay.
Very impressed with you, Zan. Good job.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you. I've been working on it. But if she is an asshole, I will kill her. But she seems all right for now.
Jin knew a tiefling named Darvios. He was a little bit of an asshole. He stole bread from Jin one time. Still good guy.
Is there anything in particular I can help any of you with?
Sorry, Quail Dick. Jin thought Jin would just mention we were helping out in the mines and stuff, and there was a dude who was a bit of an asshole. It's a long story, but the long story short is there's a gelatinous cube in the catacomb thingy mobby way place stuff behind the doors. Gelatinous
old
cube.
Daphne temple.
Yes.
Nasty way to go, that.
Yes, we found this out for a man's the hard way. The guy that tried to kill us, he kind of found a way into the gelatinous cube instead of...
He was corroded by this cube, I know.
Oh.
You know?
Yeah, yes.
Did somebody already come and tell you?
No.
No?
Was it a mystical thing that you saw?
I get, I don't exactly know how to describe them. They are flashes of other people's memories.
Oh. That is intriguing. Do you know who the other person is, or is it just a random memory?
No. Generally, they are somewhat close by. There could be within the town's range. I get memories of travelers that come in, understanding premonitions of what they might do. It sometimes can help keep the town safe.
Oh, that's incredible. That's
Magical
fantastic.
warning system.
Yes. Well, I think our main goal here for us popping by to talk to you is we were wondering if you might be able to, because we heard that the miners want to go back down there, and as I said, we're just passing through. We're planning on leaving, so we've heard these wonderful stories about how capable you are. Maybe you can just go, down the mine, make some jelly, get rid of it, and everyone might be able to, cut you a bit of slack.
It's
thank
more
you
gelatinous acid, really, but...
Yeah, maybe don't eat the jelly. I wasn't insinuating you should eat it. I was trying to make a joke.
If I am honest, I'm not sure if they'll let me down there. Anyway, you said, so this was a temple of Daphne?
Yeah.
Perhaps you'd be best off talking to the representatives of Daphne in the town.
Are there anybody in the town?
Yes, they have a worshipping station at the town hall.
Okay. Are you sure that Jin cannot convince you? Because Jin is very skilled at pretending to be other people. It may seem strange, but Jin could pretend to look like you. If you have something Jin can wear, then you can sneaky woodsy. Haha.
True.
Just be, covered so you don't look like you. That's all.
Right.
If you are interested, Jin does not wish to push.
If they ask me, then I will. But I will only act if I am asked.
Right. I mean, that seems fair enough. Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's keeping you here, other than, the church, and apparently you were raised here?
Yes, this is my life.
You haven't thought about moving on to bigger and better towns that are nicer?
Where would I go?
I don't know.
Well, maybe actually you can help, though. Yeah, yes, they could probably find somebody to deal with Gillette and this cube somehow. Don't know. They're resourceful. They're minors, right? Right?
Right.
But what was her name? In Redwater.
Oh.
The people who did the sneaky stag mans who ran into the cave.
True.
That asshole. The one who stabbed fuck, I can't remember her name. It's the life of me.
It was not Charlotte, but
No,
it was
it was-
similar. Oh no! Can we do a roll to try and remember? Get DM help?
Yeah, you can do a history check to try and remember.
I have to have
6.
6.
Fuck that.
No.
fuck.
No.
Son of a bitch, I knew.
As far as you're concerned, it's
Fuck.
Charlotte.
I know Charlotte's the name of another NPC, but all right. Quill's gonna be like, not remembering the name and getting frustrated about it, just like me. She's gonna be like, well,
I feel
There
like
we
it's
go.
Cecilia or something like that, but I don't know if that's something I picked up from work or not anymore.
Jin does have a point. Redwater, we could take you there. They have some issues that need solving.
And also, the girl, she was killed by these mains, and it might be helpful if we have someone to give us a bit of a hand with that, and
Yes.
or
Her
maybe
mother's very
help
upset.
them. Yes.
Oh, and
They were religious and stuff. And
I
trying to
know you
keep
don't
people
seem
safe.
you don't seem the type to be, guided by money, but she did offer a very pretty penny for anyone that found the person responsible for, tragically offing her daughter. So you could take that once you've brought the murderer to justice, put that back
Well-
into the church.
Jin is saying that, help us do that because this magical skill sounds very cool, but Jin also realizes that maybe you would experience things that are bad, and Jin does not want to make that happen if you're not comfortable with it.
True.
So
We're just pitching ideas to you.
either one of you two can roll a persuasion check for me if you'd like. And while you're doing that, Frankie, apparently Gunn wants me to tell you that it is 9 p.m.
Thank you. So
Whatever
good.
that means.
Yeah.
Code.
Thanks, Gunn.
No, that's all good. I get it.
Okay.
Persuasion. That's a 15.
I'm gonna try and roll
15.
up
Yes.
on my iPad.
That's plus my persuasion modifier there.
That's a very high number plus a very high bonus equals 24.
You think that these people will accept my help?
Yes.
Definitely.
She's a sad woman because her daughter was murdered, and they were just trying to celebrate the fact that they are a free people. Oh, they look like these too. Lizard folk, that with the beard and everything. that really, really trashy lizard folk interpretation.
Right, well, I've never met anyone who looks like this.
Jin can do this.
It's artistic license. They don't all look like this.
Okay, and you
Can Jin just kind of look at her and just slowly see if you can copy little bits and pieces to patchwork it together, just slowly, methodically, just taking time to do it.
Okay. Yeah. Let's get a performance check.
Okay, fair enough then. Ooh, that was performance. My performance +3, so that's a 19 plus 3. Is that 22?
22. All right. So as you're doing this, you can see this very mousy smile appear on her face as you sort of start to change shape. She's like,
Look,
I've been
I am
called,
the prettiest person in the room.
I've been called the freak many times. And it's good to know that I'm not the only freak.
Do you want to know what Jin really looks like? It's kind of weird.
Sure.
Really weird.
Okay.
Jin technically doesn't have a mouth. Technically. Blah, 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 blah. And there's literally no mouth. It's just a weird, kind of fizzled void of anything going on around the face. Just 2 eyes, one blue, one green. Very pale. Just this white hair. Just no real features or anything like that. The nose looks like it's kind of sharp, but also soft. And there's no real pinpoint that you can properly define the facial features or anything like that of.
Right.
Hello.
Something tells me that I can trust you. So if you would be happy to accompany me to this red water, I will go with you.
Yay! New friend.
That makes sense. And
Just bring the hand across and just back to normal Jin look. Yeah.
Perfect. Well, we might be taking a bit of a detour. I'll tell you that now. We're not going straight there, but if you're happy with that, unless you want to wait here and we'll do a loop, come back, pick you up.
I have never been outside the town before, so it might be nice to see what the world is like.
Woo! Road trip.
It's very exciting. It broadens your mind a bit of traveling. Makes you see the bigger picture, right, Zan?
Aye, yes.
So as this conversation's been happening, the older priest man sort of walks up and says, "You can't take her."
But why not? She's old enough, right? You're not 12 or something.
No, Jin has met many tieflings. She's at least 20.
19.
Damn, Jin is so close.
But don't you? If she's not here protected by the church, you don't know what she'll become.
All right, here, look. She'll be...
Oh, Jin! Jin was about to become Morrigan and smite the shit out of you with arm tentacle. Oh boy. Oh, hey, listen, Ariella, is it okay if Jin hugs you? Jin is very angry.
She'll
yes.
be.
Is that a yes?
Yeah.
Okay, that's just Jin's gonna get a big cuddle and just hold her real close. It's a really warm, loving cuddle.
No. And Quill kind of puffs her chest up and is like, she'll be my responsibility while she's not at the church. If anything she does, it'll be my fault. How's that sound?
Fine. See if I can. He sort of walks away. And she goes,
Perfect.
and I do not have much. And she like reaches and goes to a nearby sort of holding cupboard and takes out a traveling pack. And she also has this staff with her, this elegant like cold iron staff that has like a spiked mace at one end, and then this what looks like a red gem in the top of it. Oh, this red orb. Says, "Thank you."
No worries. You know, on to bigger and better things.
I just hope I can be of service.
You don't have to be of anything. You just have to, you know, keep up. Get up. We get up at 8 every morning, right, Zan?
No.
8 every morning. We have breakfast at 8:30. We're out the door by 9 o'clock.
Jin has never done this once in Jin's life.
I'm working on it. It's very hard with you lot. I run a tight ship.
Did Ariel hug back at all?
Just with awkward pat.
So sort of like one of those like when you hug someone and they like don't reciprocate the hug, but they don't like just stand there. There's one of those like little light arm on the shoulder kind of back hugs.
Jin's gonna whisper really quietly. Jinny, sorry you have to deal with this. Don't worry. We're not assholes. Well, Jin is an asshole, but not like that asshole. Don't worry.
Do I hear you saying that? Sorry. I know you're whispering, probably not.
I mean, we can say that maybe you heard it if you've got wolf ears that good, but
Probably not. No, it's all good.
She seems like genuinely confused. Like, I don't know what you mean about being sorry. Like, I don't get it. She doesn't say anything, but gives you that sort of quizzical look. Like, what's so wrong?
Oh no!
I'm literally just adopting everybody at this point. I'm not mad.
It's
I
fine.
gotta
yeah.
be the very best.
No one ever wants
see this
to be
fucking-
Jin is my real test. To adopt them all is my cause.
To get NPCs is my cause.
Hell yeah.
Oh, do you have any cold weather clothes? I'm hoping you do. Ariel.
My infernal blood keeps me relatively warm.
Ah, perfect.
You sure you don't want a blanket or anything to at least like walk with?
I'll let you know if it becomes a burden.
Let us know before it becomes a burden. We don't want you to be uncomfortable. Well, extra uncomfortable.
Okay.
All right, perfect. Well, we'll get going. We're heading to what's the name? Jin. What's the name of the town up north?
I believe it was Wolford that we're going to. Is that correct?
Yes, I'm looking at it now.
Yes.
The reason I know this is because it's also one of the magic towns.
Magic town.
It's the magic, yes.
Yes. Yeah. All right. Cool. So you leave the church and head back along the cold, muddy streets over to the inn area, and you can see that at this point you can actually see Mitsuguri and helping. Mitsuguri is literally just picking up like full beer barrels with one arm and holding them like that above his shoulder, and then grabbing another one in the other hand and just sort of casually walking them around and loading up the beer baron's like main wagon.
Quill's gonna turn to Zen and be like, "I'm gonna let him show you up like that again."
No. I'm gonna go try and do my best to do the same thing.
All right, cool. Man.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So let's let's do Let's do a strength check. Just straight up strength.
Straight up strength.
Yeah.
All right. Is that okay? So not athletics or anything, just strength.
Just strength. Yeah.
13.
13. So at first you do try and pick up with like just one hand, like just try and pick it up and throw it over your shoulder. But as you go to hoist it with the one hand, you do like a as the barrel just does not move, and you eventually get both arms around it and like kneel right down to the ground, like hyper extending your ankles, and just get it. Holding it sort of at chest height, but not being able to move it beyond that. And just sort of awkwardly sumo walking with this keg.
No problem. This is easy.
You can do it, Zen. This is why we eat breakfast.
Fuck you.
And as you get over to the wagon, you give it one mighty hoist, like... scrape it along the wagon and push it into place, as a few of the bards and the other travelers is kind of like looking at this whole thing happen. And you can see that the plump dwarf man with the bald head and the large red gold braided beard sees this happening, and he walks over to you. He's like, "Hi, righto. So you must be the travelers that I've been hearing about. You're planning to come with us?"
I mean, I believe so. Yeah.
Excellent. It'll be good to have us. As much muscle on the road as possible. Not quite sure exactly what we're going to run into.
Well, we're very well armed, and I'm sure, we'll be fine.
Excellent. My name is, everyone just knows me as the Beer Baron.
The Beer Baron?
The Beer Baron, aye.
Yeah. Okay, that's a weird name, but okay, I'm Zan.
Nice to meet you, Zan.
Yeah, and these are the idiots that are with me. Just point it.
Hello, idiots.
Hello.
Hi, Dean's name is Dean.
Right, well, look, I wanted to speak to you. If your friends were to come over, it's probably best you all...
I'll just wave them over, I'll be like, come on down.
Yes, right, we're
Right.
coming.
So, we're a bit of a ragtag group, as you can probably tell. And we're not all from the same troop or anything. We just happened to meet here a little while ago. We've all been stranded, thankfully, with the help of Alaric and the help of some of the other travelers here. We've been able to make some magically guarded caravans and wagons. So, we're heading from here straight up to Wolford. It's going to take a couple of days. We might run into some trouble on the road. But that's where you come in.
I'll be disappointed if you don't.
I'm glad to hear. I myself am a businessman. I'm a merchant by trade, or a brewer by trade, a merchant by choice, and I'm not so good with a weapon. However, I've seen these bards cast some pretty supportive spells, and I've seen Mitsuguri and his friend there swing a sword like it's nothing. So, pretty confident in their abilities. But the more hands on deck, the better. So, I'm going to offer you the same thing I've offered everyone else. Because this is something of we're all trying to get out of here, but at the same time, if you can help me protect my caravan on the road, I want to also give you something in return. So, I'm offering everyone a fee of 100 gold pieces each, as well as a taste, a little travel tankard of my specialty arcane ale.
Ooh, it does sound
What?
enticing.
Makes arcane ale arcane?
It is magically enchanted ale, an old dwarven recipe back from the great days of the underground kingdom.
I'm
It
interested.
It provides a certain boost to you when consumed. and it can be quite handy in a pinch. So, upon safe arrival in Wolford, I'll give each of you a travel tankard size amount of ale to take with you.
Sounds fair. More than fair. Sounds good.
Lovely. And
Enough.
we've got an extra caravan as well, so it should be more than enough space for you all, and maybe a couple of the bards as well.
Perfect.
Fair enough. Well, before we go, we need to make sure we tell Terry what's going on. Because if Terry wants to be involved, then cool. If not, then we better tell him that everything is okay and find out what he's going to do.
Well, we've still got about 4 hours before we're planning to head off, so you've got some time if you want to do something.
Okay.
Especially if I'm not sure how long you've really been in town for, but if you haven't had one of the steam baths, I recommend.
Right.
Jin likes baths. Jin does not mind steam.
Anyway, I've got some more work to do. It was a pleasure meeting you, and we'll see you all back here in a few hours.
Right. 4 hours, right?
4 hours will be taken off.
All right. Perfect. See you then.
Okay.
I'm drinking some arcane ale of my own right now. It's so good. All right. So, what would you guys like to do?
Okay, step 1. Tell Terry what is going on. Let's see if we can convince him to follow us. I want an army of people I like. So, Ariella, Terry, Quildick, Zan, Jin, Cuddles. How many more do we like?
I think that's it, right?
I don't like anyone.
You said you liked Ariel. You said it. You did say that, Zan.
I put up with her.
Don't deny it. You said I like you. Those are the words that came out of your mouth. Don't deny it.
Okay.
Terry, I love Terry. Terry.
So
I'm just gonna be like
you
walking towards
go back
them.
over the tavern, and because you didn't formally dismiss yourself, you can see Terry just standing there, still with his hands up. Again, watches you as you enter the room, and again his eyes, little flicker of light in his eyes as he walk up.
Hello, Terry. Okay, so here is the plan. Okay, so the traveling through people, weirdos, the beer baron, and all that sort of stuff. We have decided that it would be a good idea to go with them up to Wolford. Would you like to come with us, or are you going to maybe stay around here and keep doing your patrols and things with your big dire wolf? Wolfie is a good pup.
I cannot leave the land. I am part of the land.
So we're not leaving the land, but do you mean like a specific location area only?
I don't understand the question.
Okay, so we will remain on the same plane of existence. We will not be, traveling across big ocean or anything, hopefully. Because Jen gets a little bit seasick sometimes. Anyways, but do you mean like you can only be certain area away from like here?
From your cabin, maybe.
The town needs me. I am the ranger of the land.
Okay, that is why Jin wanted to ask and make sure you're okay with this.
It's his honor to protect his home. I think that's quite alright with me.
Jin will miss Terry though if we go.
That's all right.
And I will miss all of you.
Oh, Terry.
Is there like an address that we can send letter with somehow? Do they do post around here?
What is address?
Oh, is a weird formal system of making people know where places are. Specific location in specific place, but
I am wood log cabin near Bleak Wallow.
wood log cabin near Bleak Wallow. Jin will make sure to send letter at the very least when Jin has opportunity to.
You do know what a letter is, right, Terry?
They're
Piece of
like runes.
Yes. And
Yes.
you put them in a certain order and it makes a whole word?
Runes.
Yes. Maybe we'll just get someone, we'll send it to Frederick and Frederick can read it to Terry. I think that's as close as we're going to get.
I understand.
Yes. Jin, the reason Jin wants to do this is to keep in contact while Jin is not physically here.
Okay. Can you make hugs from runes?
Jin will find this out for you. Jin will figure out a way to make enchanted letters that make you feel hugs. There you go. Jin will figure this out one day. This is Jin's new plan. I'm writing this fuck down.
Life goal to send a hug emoji to Terry
Yeah.
for MBD.
Emoji.
Enchanted.
New character quest.
Letter that can give hugs
Oh,
for
adorable.
Terry. All right, that is my new life goal. It's under things Jin wants, including Quill's passion fruit perfume. I mean, what? I'm not going to steal that. Phallic objects, various, and a pet spider.
Well, I should get going. I've been away from my cabin for quite some time. But
Okay.
before,
Yes. Jin's gonna like this big hug.
hugs Jin, turns towards Zan,
No, I don't give hugs.
turns toward Quill.
All right, come on, bring it in. Bring it in, big fella.
So as he hugs you,
Yeah.
he connects with your sword that I'm assuming you keep on your belt or on your back.
I'm probably on the back, yeah.
And all of a sudden there is this bright spark of blue energy
Hmm.
that erupts and sort of creates like a camera flash in the room as you both sort of take a step back. And you can see that the normal, like sort of the orangey hues of the energy that lights up Mr. Stone's face and body turn from orange to more of like a light blue, the same color as the flash.
Hmm.
And he says, "Where am I? This feels cold." He looks around. He's very confused about what's
Oh
going on.
no! Oh no! I think I know what's happened.
And he looks over at you, Quill, when he sees the sword, and he says, "The sword."
Yes. That's the sword that I asked was yours?
You found
said
my
no.
sword.
It was your sword.
Quildick,
What?
that's not Terry.
If the sword has appeared, it means that something's coming. Something dark. Something big.
Faith in or death?
Sorry. I was immediately just gonna go.
You're such
quiz.
Yes. That would be important information that I would lead with. Who, what, why is coming?
He stops and turns his head to the side. And turns back. Did I do a hug wrong?
What?
Quick, give him the sword. Give him back the sword.
See the lights fade back to the orangey color.
She takes out the sword and she goes, hold that again, Cherry. She hands it to him. No? Nothing? No sparks of inspiration? No feelings of doom? Nothing blue striking you?
Jin's gonna like look at Ariella and just be like,
You see Ariel looks really scared. Like, terrified.
okay. Jin's gonna just grab her softly by the hand and kind of like pull her into a quiet corner and be like, Hilo, did you get the vision?
Well, as you go to grab her hand, she actually like jerks back frantically, as if you've like just surprised her in a dark room.
Oh,
And she
fuck.
like just power walks straight out the front of the tavern.
Okay, Teddy. Jin loves you. Jin will find a way to give you many hugs. Okay, thank you. Be back soon. Okay. And it's gonna
Okay.
follow after her.
Yeah, and Terry standing awkwardly holding the sword by its pommel. Just sort of like hands it back over to you.
She takes it and she goes, you said this was yours just before.
No.
No? You sure?
I've not seen that before in my life. If you can call it life. He scratches his head for a second like he's very deep in thought.
All right. Well, I guess I'll hold on to it. But I think we'll definitely be seeing each other again in the near future.
I hope so. You and Jin, and to a lesser extent Zan, are very kind.
I'm okay with that.
I will see you. And he sort of starts wrapping his big scarves and like furry ponchos and that sort of thing around him and makes his way out the bar. Jin, as you've run after Ariel, she's like stopped in the middle of the street and just paused and sort of looks back in your direction as you walk up to her.
Hey, Hilo, are you okay? Did you see a vision of something scary? You looked really worried.
It is hard to explain.
Jin has
Yes.
time.
I don't understand.
That's okay.
All I saw was these red glowing, I don't know.
Can you draw?
They were orbs. At least I think they were. These bright, piercing red orbs. There was 8 of them. They seemed to be floating in darkness. And they rised up from the ground. And as they did, the ground was... It was blood. bones. It was like something had just had a great feast of anything. Large bones, small. It was dark. And I was scared.
Ginny, sorry you felt that.
I don't know how to describe it. It was just gore. Nothing but gore. I'm sorry, I can't remember anything else.
That is okay. Ginny, sorry you felt it. And that happened. It was definitely not something any of us were expecting to happen, the weird flash, and then Jen presumes the memories. Maybe Jen will not think about that. Not yet. Let you rest and recover. Hey,
Yes.
have you been to the steam baths before?
Once.
Well, we were told that it is supposed to be very good, so maybe we should all go there.
Okay, perhaps it will take the mind off.
Yes.
Okay, that sounds good.
Oh, have you seen a Cuddles before?
No.
Just bamf on like the shoulder, really awkwardly, like one paw on the head, one like desperately clutching on, one's like on the shoulder, and then there's one like sort of running down, only sticking on to the back because there are like different clasps and whatever else that's going on with Jin's,
Get up.
chest piece and get up and everything else. There is just Cuddles, just. This is a Cuddles. Cuddles is an owl bear.
Cuddles is adorable.
He is, and he knows it. My sweet baby Cuddles. Cuddles, this is Ariella. Jin likes Ariella very much.
She sort of comes up and scratches him a little bit under the beak, and he seems to very much enjoy it.
Jin's gonna like finagle a little bit of like jerky or something, and it's kept in a pocket for Cuddles, and like just snap a piece off, pop the rest back in, just be like, Ariella, give this to him. Careful fingers though.
She lifts it up and gingerly moves it towards his beak, and you see him sort of like realize he's not being pat anymore, and then as soon as he catches eyes of the treat, he's like,
gentle Cuddles. Cuddles, you know to be gentle. Cuddles. Cuddles. Do not back talk, mother. If Jin spoke this way to Jin's mother, Jin would be dead. Jin's mother would just go, Jin, dead, like that, gone.
As this is happening, you can see Terry has now walked out and has started walking over towards his winter wolf. All right. Okay. So you guys are heading for the steam? Is that right?
I think so. Yeah.
Jin would like to do a steam bath.
Steamy time.
Yeah.
All right.
Quill's still quite perplexed by the whole thing with the sword, and kind of annoyed that Terry can't come with her, but isn't going to push it any further. Just going to maybe see Quill. No, Jin go for the baths and go to Zan. But like, should we try and clean ourselves up?
I mean, I like a good steam bath, steam time.
You don't know anything about, swords, magical swords. I know you'll know more about magical swords than me. having one. Do you know what that was?
I don't know shit about magical swords. I just put blood on my sword and it glows. Like, what do you want from me here?
I don't know. Maybe you know how that technology works. You know
Technology?
how the blood talks to the sword. Maybe that's a similar sort of, pardon the pun, vein we can follow.
Made vein joke.
Blood. It's funny. Laugh.
Give me the sword. Let me have a look at it then.
All right, here you go. See if it does it for you.
Yeah.
Takes it out, gives it to Zan.
Daisy
Jin
happen?
would've- Wait, no, Jin should not stab Zane.
Does it seem special in any way?
To you, what? Hold on.
Stop. Wait a minute. Here's my sword. Put some magic in it.
Take my sword, stick some magic in it.
Out of curiosity, by the way, this is kind of out of character here. Have we identified this sword as of yet?
No, the enchanters seemed pretty interested in it, but didn't tell me shit. That's probably why I didn't like him.
Did we find out any details about it? Did you write it down?
No. He just said it's very special, and I went, I know that! You don't know shit, I'll take it back. And he was like, yeah, all right. I'm like, okay, good.
Can we bring swords and stuff, like items, to the steam baths?
There's like a little area as you go through that takes, like, you can sort of rest your gear in a locker.
Okay.
Do I have to? Can I?
You're basically wearing like all you have to do is just take off the outer layer of your clothes.
Just the robe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a robe,
one piece.
battle bikini. That's it.
Battle bikini, hell yeah.
That's true.
Never naked if you're always naked.
Hey, just because I can't see it in your character sheet, Zan, what alignment are you?
Neutral angry.
Shit. Oh.
I have myself as chaotic good.
Okay.
I don't know if honestly that probably could be redeemed. That's what I have written down.
Okay. Well, there we go. I found it. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, there. Yeah, okay, good. All right.
That probably, maybe that is pretty accurate actually. Yeah.
So, I mean, I do have a question.
Okay.
And this is a question, it's a little bit breaking the game at this point, but it's a question that I developed a long time ago, and I'm pretty proud of it, because I think it's a pretty good question for understanding what your alignment is based on what your answer would be to this question.
Okay.
So, if you want to do that now, we can. If not,
Sure.
we can just... Yeah? All right. Okay.
So.
All right. I just got to find it first.
Now, does she
Wow.
answer as Zan or does she answer as Kelly?
Well, this is I'm answering for Zan, right?
It's for Zan.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
how would Zan react in this situation? Yeah. All right. You ready?
Yes.
All right. So, you see a prisoner tied up in front of you. You recognize this man as someone who has information on you that could get you into trouble with the local law. Enough that might barter his own freedom. You ask him what he has done to earn his imprisonment, and he says that he has been falsely accused of a crime that he did not commit. No one else is around. He is obviously thirsty and starving, and close to the man, there is a small bucket of water and a sharp dagger. Now, this is multiple choice, so I'm going to give you a few examples of what you can do to determine this man's fate. All right?
Mm-hmm.
So, first of all, you bring the bucket to the man and say that no one deserves to go without water. You wish him luck with his eventual trial, and you walk away. Option number 2. You bring the water to the man and offer to go find him some food if he can tell you more about the information, more information about the crime that he's been accused of. Option number 3. You take the dagger and cut the ropes binding the man. You tell him he is free, but make him promise not to tell your secret. Option number 4. You wish the man luck with his trial and walk away, hoping that he does not reveal your secret. Option number 5. You have no interest in the plight of this man. You take the water and the dagger as they may prove useful in another situation. Option number 6. You take the bucket of water and the sharp dagger. You dramatically enjoy the refreshing water and use the dagger to cut and eat the fresh apple in front of the man. You have all the power in this situation and you want him to know it. Option number 7. You take the dagger and hold it to the man's throat. You attempt to negotiate with him. Tell him he needs to offer you something more valuable than his own life. Otherwise, you get the idea. Option number 8. You take the dagger and slit the man's throat. The information he has is too valuable to fall into the wrong hands. And then option number 9. You take the dagger, cut your own hand, and force the man to drink your blood. He looked both hungry and thirsty, remember? Be careful what you wish for.
Option number 10. You take the dagger and you stab it. Wait, no.
Oh God, there's so many options. Like there was a couple there that I was like, oh yeah, that like she could go either one of those, two of those ways. I think she could like threaten him not to tell anything and like try and get information out of him, and if it's convincing enough, let him go. But if it's not, probably kill him, to be honest.
Okay.
But she wouldn't mercilessly kill him or not give him a chance to
explain himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you're probably somewhere more on the neutral side of things, considering that a couple of those. So basically, the options that you're sort of choosing or leaning towards are on the sort of on the lawful side more than the chaotic side.
So maybe lawful evil.
So yeah, you're actually leaning towards lawful evil or lawful neutral. In terms of your alignment,
Oh yeah, that makes sense. They act within the codes of their order, which was probably what she would do. Yeah.
You have a strong moral code, but you don't necessarily believe, like, you don't necessarily need to do the right thing in all situations. So so that's like lawful neutral is that. Lawful evil would be more like you're always putting numero uno first every time. But I think you're more on the, I would say lawful neutral.
Okay. All right, I'll agree with that. Yeah. Okay.
And in that case, the sword it's just a sword.
Oh. Is it good? Was it okay? All right. Okay. Nah,
so basically, this is an old school D&D thing, whereas that this item only is a magical item or usable by someone of a certain alignment. Or within an alignment sort of spectrum.
Bracket, yeah.
Quill was holding it and nothing happened to her, right?
So when Quill holds it, it does have like a faint magical aura, like it does seem like a more powerful than standard sword. When you hold it, it just seems like a mundane sword.
Oh, yeah. No, this is crap. You can take that back. I don't want that.
No, nothing. Don't recognize it?
Don't want
it'll
shit.
break easily. Why would I use it? Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, until I find who owns it, I guess I'll hold on to it. Even though Terry said he can't make up his mind. Says it's his, and now he's saying it's not.
Hey, look, steam baths. That definitely does not have anything to do with this conversation. It made Ariel uncomfortable.
What? Okay. All right. Fine. Think about it tonight, I guess. She's gonna put it back in its sheath and put it with everything else. Go into the bath.
All right. Cool.
Hey, Ariel.
Yes?
Do you know how deep the bath is at all? Like, sort of, kind of, based off of last experience?
Oh, chest height when you're sitting down.
Huh. So Jin should not cannonball.
No.
One day Jin will cannonball.
So you go in there, and yes, there is a dwarven woman who's standing in this sort of like reception area, and she says, "Oh, to use the bath is just 5 silver."
Okay.
Of
I'm
course.
gonna slap down 10 silver. Come on, Ariella.
Oh, right, lovely. And yeah, if you want to, I mean, as comfortable as you want to be, there are some lockers just over there if you want to put your things in there before hopping in the bath.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So there's some the general bathhouse, and then if you purely just want the steam bath, then head straight to the back, and you'll see an area where you can sit in a large steam cabin.
Ariella, which one do you want?
Well, I went in the steam room last time, so maybe the bath this time.
Okay.
Yes, I could go for a good soak.
All right, cool. So, as you all get comfortable and then head into the bath area, you can see that in sort of the general hot spring bath area, there's only one other figure in the room. Well, there's some dwarven girls sort of walking around and putting some essential oils in the different some of the baths and that sort of thing. But the one figure that's sitting in sort of this central spring is this very large golden dragonborn man. Very
Nice.
broad, very heavy. And in fact, it's the only dragonborn that you've seen.
Since we got to the continent,
Hmm.
Quill's kind of gonna stand there, kind of squinting her eyes at him. It's like,
He's just sort of like,
Oh, there's a man who knows what's good. Hi, Lord. Jin's name is Dean.
huh? Oh, hi there.
hello.
Splish Splash Jin is taking a bath.
Ah, oh, splish splash. So is Barnabas.
What's the man? Anyway.
Oh, another Reeve-born, eh?
Hey, how's it going? You're a sight for sore eyes, if I do say so.
yeah.
Barnabas, you said, right?
Barnabas, yeah.
Quillian.
Quillian.
She's gonna like waddle in, trying not to slip over in the water, and not being very graceful about it. So hurrying over to him, holds out a hand. She's like, Quillian Druick.
Oh, you can just call me Barnabas.
Wonderful.
What brings you here?
Well, I was about, to be quite honest, I was going to ask you the same thing.
What? I'm here on secret business.
Intriguing. Secret business, Jin. Well,
Hey.
we're on less, well, I guess it's also secret business, but it's secret to us as well. We wound up here on accident. Great coincidence.
Oh, I see. Yeah, no, I'm down here just taking in the land and well, you know, doing some work, you know.
Work?
This doesn't really look like work.
Oh,
Oh, Jean is working so good.
If
right
you're
now.
getting
You should
paid
pay Jean
To do this, I want to do whatever work you're doing.
well, I'm not exactly working right now. What I mean is, I'm in the area working.
Right. You've been hired to be here. Looking for something? Looking for someone?
Yeah, you could say that.
Right. Well, you're an awful way from home.
Yeah, well, you know, most Dragonborn don't really get out. You probably know that yourself.
Yes. Well, pardon my staring earlier. That's why I was quite surprised to see you.
No, that's fine. And hey, look, you don't have to worry. I'm not Reefborn. I'm not. I don't know if you are. If you are, that's cool. But I'm not Reefborn.
You're not? All right.
No.
Cool. Well, it's good. It's good then. Out of character, do I know what he means by reefborn? Because Rosie doesn't.
Yeah, Rosie wouldn't. Quill may. Quill can roll a history check.
Okay.
Because that worked so well last time.
Can
History.
I roll a history check
Can I
as well, maybe
also
just to see if I know?
roll?
You may all roll history checks.
Yeah.
I will grant that upon you.
Because not that she'd admit it.
Oh, 16. Plus 2. 18.
An unnatural 20.
Nice.
No,
And I got a
20.
14.
20. You got a 14.
A Cthulhian 20, as we've been calling it.
Million 20.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm just trying to figure out if I've got a... No, I don't actually have the continent map on here. The Reeve is an area way to the most northern point of the continent, or the northeasterly point of the continent. It is what's referred to as Badlands. So the Reeve is inhabited by Dragonborn, Turtles, Lizard folk, Orcs, and those are the most prominent races of the area. It's like a very harsh desert environment, and the people there that are native to the area are just as harsh as well. So, on the continent of Cortera, the only place that you will find native Dragonborn is the Reeve. And because of how dangerous the area is, there is this perception that all Dragonborn are very dangerous, powerful, savage beings. Mainly that prejudice comes from people who haven't met a Dragonborn that's not from the Reeve, or through like old wives' tales, stories, and that sort of thing. The Storven, the four-armed dudes, they also spread a lot of horror stories and that sort of thing about Dragonborn. So you find that in general, in not so much where you are right now, but in other places around the area, especially like in the first places that you arrived on this continent, they're very they're very untrusting towards Dragonborn.
Everybody's just racist.
Everyone is a racist. Yeah. Only to 50% of the people in your party right now.
Yeah.
I mean,
They don't know that Jin's a changeling.
Yeah,
though,
don't
so
get me started on
quickly.
changelings, man.
Fuck.
and if I go wolf, I'm sure they'd be racist against me too.
Mm.
Like, God damn.
You're
There's all of us.
one of them wolfie lovers, yeah.
One of those furries.
One of them furries.
You all meet
You're one of them fairy
just
types.
have one big old.
Oh, man. I just create so many more questions than it does answers for me. But yes, so when he is saying Reeveborn, that's what he's referring to.
Okay, he's referring to big, like, barbaric,
Yeah.
pointy, angry, dangerous dragon boy.
Yeah, so he's referring to you.
And
saying,
that information... trying to defend himself with us being like, you ain't one of them angry boys. All right. And that's shared knowledge. It's not because I rolled the lowest, I only get the surface knowledge of that.
Yeah, so you get a surface knowledge, but I said, like, as a group, you all rolled over what you needed to, so that's the kind of understanding that you have anyway right now.
All right. Quill will kind of like be like, oh no, we're not. We're travelers as well. We're not natives to this whole area. We're passing through. Like I said, we've wound up here on accident. So
Yeah. Right on.
Yeah,
man.
Are you heading in the caravan, or have you got your own mode of transport?
The what?
There's a caravan leaving town in about, what was it, like 4 hours?
Oh no, I've got my own traveling methods. I guess you could say, yeah. No caravan for me.
Right.
Sorry.
Cole's gonna lean back in the in the.
Why is he acting so sus? Why is he so sus about his traveling methods?
Traveling. He's on secret business. Well, I was going to say, if you can take time out of your so busy schedule, you're quite welcome to, there's pay in it if you're that way inclined.
In magical booze.
Magical booze.
Right. I mean, that does sound pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. But no. I've got, what's the old human expression? Bigger fish to fry.
Question.
Answer.
Can we say that this is a bonus action, just cantrip thing that I happen to have, and I don't want to use it as an attack. Arm to tentacle. I'd like to use this, plus perhaps a sleight of hand or something to that effect, of which, if that is the case, I rolled an 8 plus 6. I want to see if I can, tickle, Quill's feet or something like that, or like the ankles with the arm tentacle.
Okay.
Why me?
You're probably the closest person that's not Ariella. Unless you can present me with a reason why it's someone else.
True.
The other person I picked, I guess.
Fair enough.
All right. Sure. Roll a sleight of hand check as you.
That was an 8 plus 6, so 14.
14. What's Quill's passive perception?
16, I think.
16.
16. Yeah. So you notice Jim be like, trying to
How I can't believe I'm doing this.
It's like best prank ever.
But she's no. I don't know. I am all right. This guy's sus. And Quill's sus. I'm sus. Everyone's sus. She's gonna use She's gonna use Jin's attempt at tickling her foot to pretend to jut out her foot and try and kick the guy in the shin. As I actually kick my table. Just like, oh, I'm sorry. And
Ariella, look, it's gonna be up. Quick, look away.
And like fall on top of him, try and use him to break her fall whilst she's trying to have a closer look at him, see if she can get some ID from this guy just from getting closer.
All right.
I know he's not wearing clothes or anything. Look, I'm assuming he's not wearing clothes.
Yeah,
so
he butt ass naked. Yeah, that's the first thing you notice. Like as you fall, he's free balling. Like he's got no shame right now. He's like,
so there is some form of D involved in this ID.
Yeah. So he's like
he's a lizard. There's nothing there. It's fine.
He's like 60-year-old man at public steam room. Like that's where his mind's at right now. But like he sort of like breaks your fall and is not creepy about it. It's like, oh, sorry, like sort of holds you steady as you're falling over. But I mean, taking a look at him, there's not much really to tell on a surface level. He's gold dragonborn, gold eyes. His metallic skin is fading a bit. So generally, a sign of a metallic dragonborn getting quite old is when their scales are like really dull and are not quite as sort of chromatic or shiny as they were before. So you can tell he's old, but that's about what you get on a surface level.
No, all right. No traits I recognize. All right, cool. So he's just a weird, creepy guy that keeps all of his information close to his chest. She goes like, "Oh, yeah, sorry, I'm horribly clumsy. I've got a couple of trickster friends with me. Sorry about that." She dusts herself off and kind of takes a step back and sits back down, looks over at Jen and goes, as in like, "Oh, didn't find anything."
Jin is still like not looking at all, just looking at Ariel, pretending hasn't seen anything, just like, nice weather.
It is cold.
Steam bath is nice though.
It is very nice. I like it.
Hey, Jin is thinking no, but would you like? Wait, no, not the question Jin wanted to ask. First question first. Have you ever had a splash fight?
No. What is it? Spells?
Would you like to? You see the meme I'm talking about, but
yes, I know the meme.
Would you like to?
Do we use
Would you like to?
magics or?
If I was to use Mage Hand, would I effectively have a third hand that I can splash water with? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, Jin will say yes. Give 2 seconds. Hurry up. And a third hand's just waving in the middle there. Okay. And just trudge on over to the other side. Okay, rules are very simple. Splash the fuck out of Jin. Jin will do the same. If you call uncle, is it uncle? Jim. If you say you don't want to do it anymore, let Jin know, okay? Okay.
It's a safe word.
Everybody,
Cabbage.
Splash zone.
She's just gonna be like, and I'm out. She's gonna get up. She's gonna be like, well, I don't know when everyone's ready, they can meet me outside, and you know,
Splash.
if you change your mind, you know, mysterious, shady stranger,
Splash Quill in the face. Splash.
You're welcome to join us. But we're going to Wolford if you want to meet us there.
Splash Quill in the face again.
So,
But if not, well, then may we never see each other again. She's gotta storm out, I guess.
Splash.
So as you started like splashing and showing off your magic and that sort of thing, You can see.
Oh, what's the best? She has shape water. Fuck. Panic.
She actually doesn't. No.
Panic.
I was just double checking. What she do?
Drops a whole waterfall in it.
No, so as she stands up, the first thing that you hear is these very, very ominous whispers. You're hearing that like through your ears.
Louder splashing.
And then what is she gonna do? She is gonna she just calls down this beam of holy energy into the water, and as she does so, this big like doing bombs in the pool level splash like erupts from the water.
Oh, Barnabas.
Barnabas just
He's just vibing, and this fucking idiot is just like, splash fight. Chick who's never had a friend before is just being like, yeah, okay.
Yes, but this camaraderie and splash fight lasts for several minutes, and you all get a nice little rest in the bath. And yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So you spend about an hour in the bath, in total.
Oh, Jin is so pruny. Look at Jin. Jin is old.
Zan falls asleep for sure.
There's all this splashing like all over the
Yeah.
place, and Zan's just sleeping through it.
Gets water in your mouth and you go.
I'll fucking kill you all.
Accurate.
I was just having the best dream. I think you were in it.
Yep.
All right, so you do have a little bit of time left if there is any other sort of downtime activity that you would like to do before hopping on to the caravan, or we can cut straight to that. Up to you guys.
Can't think of anything for you guys.
We've already told the mine dude that there's a gelatinous cube. Like, we told him that as part of the whole thing.
Yeah.
So
We could go and find the other church and tell them, but I don't think we really.
oh, he can deal with it,
Quill-
and he can
Quill
pay him
doesn't-
or some shit like
yeah.
that.
Quill doesn't particularly care about that. Yeah.
Mm.
Bunch of assholes.
They are a bunch of assholes. Jin does not like assholes. Like, Jin does not want them to die, but I mean, Jin has already been telling them what the problem is, so they're dumb if they go in there.
It's like
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy is like, what a bunch of a-holes or whatever. Isn't that that movie? So it is.
Fairly sure it has to be.
Yeah, that sounds like a Guardians of the Galaxy thing.
All right, cool. So we'll cut to a couple of hours later, and
2 hours later.
2
Simmer.
hours later, and yes, the caravan has finished setting up. So basically, what it is, it's some very, very well made wooden carts. And there's a whole bunch of sort of, it's like very regal looking blue tarps that go over the top, like blue canvas tarps, and with what you assume to be the symbol of the beer baron, which is a big like gold coin but with a tankard in the middle of it. So there's the symbols on the tarps, and there's in total about 3 carts you're traveling on. There's the one with the beer baron and all his merchandise and himself, a couple of lackeys. There's the second one, which is full of bards, and Mitsuguri and Ina are on that one as well. And then there's a couple of other sort of traveling bards, and then the 4 of you are all on the last caravan.
Nice.
All right. At this stage, it is about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and you set out on the road. And as it is coming into the later part of the day,
Oh, Jin's gonna make sure the boots are on beforehand.
Oh yes.
yes. So they are. I did get the name of them wrong. Not the Boots of Winter. Boots of the Winterlands is the official name of them. So you can add those to your inventory now because you all have a pair of them. These furred boots are snug and feel quite warm. While you wear them, you gain the following benefits. You have resistance to cold damage, you ignore difficult terrain created by snow or ice, and you can tolerate temperatures as low as 50 degrees Fahrenheit without any additional protection. And if you wear heavy clothes, you can tolerate temperatures as low as 100 degrees Fahrenheit. So there you go.
So what are those in real?
in real
measurements,
in real numbers.
Yes.
Let's go.
Just trying to find it.
I've got it here.
What's it under?
So negative 50 Fahrenheit is negative 45
Jeez, it's cold.
Celsius. So then if we go negative 100, negative 100 is 73.333333 recurring Celsius.
Right.
Apparently.
Rosie, where is it under?
In terms of putting it on your character sheet,
Yes.
it's wondrous item uncommon.
Wondrous item.
Buff utility warding footwear. I just put it in the search bar and it came up. So question, it requires attunement. So that means we just put them on. They're not working yet, right?
Well, I'll say like you probably put them on a couple of hours ago. So,
Yeah.
So,
Hell yeah.
I'd say
We love
you got out your bath and you put them on. So yeah.
Nice. Perfect.
All right. But yes, as it is getting a bit later in the day, you can see that the snowfall is starting to become quite heavy again. But there is this kind of protective like bubble, like a force field that surrounds the caravans that you're in. And you can see as the snow is about to get close, it just sort of like fizzles away and becomes like a light powder as it enters the small atmosphere that's surrounding the caravans.
For first little while, can I be particularly like watchful for anything following us?
Yeah, I mean, there's not much line of sight while you're inside the caravan because it's all like solid wood.
Yeah.
If you do want to be sitting on the back of the cart, you can. Sorry, I just burped into my mouth in case you were wondering why.
Okay. I thought you were contemplating the decision that you were making.
No, they're just being gross.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I'll say she's got her sword out and she's got it sitting out the back and just kind of using it, leaning on it, just like.
All right, you can roll a perception check if you'd like.
Okay. Well, that was shit. I mean, my passive's 16, but I rolled. Oh wait, no, I have advantage. I'm gonna roll again.
Okay, don't worry.
I mean, that's. Wait, well, it's double what I got, but what I got was a 3, and now I've got a 6. So.
Oh fuck yeah!
So that makes a 7.
Yeah.
Which is pretty
I
good.
was gonna offer an inspiration point because I can do that. It says
you?
that you're allowed to. Yeah, but you've already used yours, so sorry.
Oh well.
So suck it.
Oh no, I didn't use my inspiration. I have
Why'd
advantage
you?
on it
Why do you have advantage on it?
because my shield
Your
is
shield.
a sentinel shield.
The shield of looking at things. Yeah.
Should have looking at
Yeah.
things and looking good.
Yes, shield of looking good.
So, so fortunately you don't really see too much. I mean, even though the weather isn't sort of beating down directly onto you, it's still very heavy, almost blizzard level snowstorm outside of this protective bubble you're traveling through. So basically all you're seeing, maybe about 10, 15 feet past this protective bubble before it just becomes just white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
But gradually as time goes on, you see it gets darker and darker and darker. And there is a very small torch on the back of each one of these caravans, just to sort of see where everyone's at. But it's not providing too much light
outwards. Yeah.
Like you're seeing about 20 feet past the caravan at this point.
That's right. I'll just say that she's on guard, making sure no one's creeping up behind them.
All right. Now, Frankie.
Yes.
As the first time you're part of one of my games, generally with overland travel, I get someone to roll a d12 for me to see how fortune will smile upon them or frown upon them. So if you've got a d12 handy, I'll get you to roll that and tell me what number you get, please.
I should have a d12 handy, considering how many fucking dice I have.
Okay.
Would you say you have a plethora?
This is one of my Ravnica dice. I'd never rolled this one before. Let's see how it do.
Yeah.
Don't fuck me. Okay, that was an 11.
An 11.
I have been fucked. I have been. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how you rule this one. Maybe we're maximum fuckage at this stage. Like incoming ancient white dragon. Here we go.
Let's go. I'm ready for a TPK.
Hell yeah!
Woo! All right. Well, we'll find out, won't we? So, as the caravan is sort of crackling and bumping its way down these what once were probably well-maintained cobblestony roads, it's getting thicker in mud and snow, and the cart's being bumped around quite a bit. And all of a sudden, the carts come to a halt. And you hear some voices coming from like the neighboring caravans, as well as the couple of bards that are in the caravan with you, sort of whispering themselves like, what's going on? But yeah, it goes silent, and then as you're standing there as well, Quill, what you can notice about this area is there is also like there's a small hint of something beautiful. There's these like green fireflies that are sort of in the natural habitat, like just gently wisping their way around the environment, creating a little bit of these dim light.
Very confused.
Because magic.
Okay, yep, I can go. I can accept that.
And as he's sort of whispering around, you can sort of see that the little lanterns that are at the back of each of the caravans, the ones that were providing light to you, strong. They're sort of like flickering in and out as if there was a strong wind, but they're not quite. Like the wind is not quite penetrating too much through the protective force field around the caravans.
Oh, so they're like flickering creepily.
Yeah, but you can hear, being on the outside, you'd hear this more than anyone else, Quill. So you hear that the caravan doors to the second caravans, the one in front of you, swing open, and hear the sounds of Mitsuguri and Anna. Well, you hear the Mitsuguri's voice as he sort of steps out and is talking, and he seems to be making his way up towards the Beer Baron's caravan.
All right. She's gonna kind of jump off the back and walk around and bang on the side of the caravan. She's gonna be like, "Something's happening up front. I'm gonna go have a look." Taps it and then taps it 2 more times and then walks forward.
How good's the lighting in this area?
By the magical fireflies in the area, they're providing a very dim light through. You look to be sort of like what was like a winding trail that was going downhill. There's a lot of like trees and forestry, some what looks like some fallen trees in the surrounding area. But they're all lit by this dim green light that these fireflies are giving off. And so what were you doing, Quill? Sorry? You were like sort of tapping on the...
yeah, just letting them know that I'm not on the back anymore, and I
Alright.
was gonna like very loudly like trudge away to the front to follow Mitsuguri, I guess.
All right.
I'll draw my sword out and follow along as well.
All right. Okay. And is Jin staying kapunt, or is she moving around? Oh, are they moving around? Sorry.
I'm gonna stick with Ariella and just be like, Jean thinks maybe we should stay here just in case, but if we hear them holler, we go. Yes, you go with that plan?
Okay. Okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Jean does not believe you, but okay. It will keep you safe. Do not worry.
All right. And so Quill and Zan, as you sort of walk up to join the two, Mitsuguri, Anna, and the beer baron up at the front of the caravan, you can see that there is this large log from like a very tall, very wide tree that seems to be thrown over the road.
It's inconvenient.
I will get each of you to roll an investigation or a perception check. You'll get 2 different pieces of information depending on which one you roll.
Okay. Is there any reason I should have advantage as if it is anything related to Fae Fiend or Undead?
Or sniff. Or heal.
It is not related to Fae, Fiend, Undead, or Sniff.
Okay.
I will
Or here?
perceive, but only because I
She's
am.
also got heal.
Or here?
Okay.
No, not related to here, no. This is a sight-based check.
Okay.
I'll do perception.
Man, these fireflies are very nice.
Oh, they're both exactly the fucking same. 14. I rolled 13 twice.
Maybe I should use inspiration or not. How important is this?
I feel like we should.
All right, I'll use an inspiration point and roll again.
Okay.
Do you want to roll actual dice? So it's D&D.
That's much better.
Oh, that's a good roll.
Yeah. Don't mind me.
All right, so what did Quill roll, perception or investigation?
I rolled perception.
All right, and did Zan roll perception or investigation?
Investigation.
Investigation.
Does it show up for you what I roll?
Yep.
Yep.
Where does it show up?
In the top corner.
It just shows up in like a little pop-up thing. If you check out next to long rest is campaign, you can suss that and it shows the game log.
Oh, cool. I didn't know that. There you go. That's sick.
All right, cool.
D&D Beyond, everyone.
D&D Beyond.
D&D.
Go
I'm not even sponsored,
D&D
but
it
here we are.
today. Please sponsor us, D&D Beyond.
Please. That'd be nice.
So, with an investigation check, so Zan, what you realise is that this log here has definitely not fallen from natural causes, specifically because it's only part of a much larger tree. So someone or something would have had to place it here, and it's also got quite a dense amount of snow on top of it, which, it doesn't seem like such a big deal because of the amount of snowfall there is right now, but at the same time it still is a little bit suspicious. With the perception check, Quill, yes, there is no discernible, just from having a look around the scan of the environment, nowhere that this, it is a bit hard to tell considering the snowfall, but it doesn't look like there's anywhere where this tree has fallen through nearby trees or like a large dip in the ground or anything. So
it's literally just like
yeah, it's been
right.
Placed.
And then so as you're all standing around, the beer baron pipes up and goes, "Oh no. Oh no, no, no."
Oh dear, here we go. This arrow is going to be used immediately, isn't
And he
it?
turns over to Mitsuguri, who says, Yeah. And see Mitsuguri sort of draws his weapon, and as he does so, like the thunder, you hear the sounds of thunder and lightning, that sort of thing overhead, and as he slams his sword into the ground, this large streak of crackling lightning appears in the sky, and as that happens, you can see bright light momentarily, as if it were daylight, from these large, close-by lightning strikes, and you're seeing several very large shapes walking towards you.
Oh, geez.
Then-
Several.
This arrow gets to be straight away. Whew.
And the beer baron says, Attends!
Wait, Ettins? Okay, that's not what I was.
And Mitsuguri turns to you, Quill, and Zan, and says, We got the ones over the bridge. You take the rear. And he runs off with Inna towards the front, like past where this collapsed tree is.
The moment there was that thunder crack, Jin's just like, okay, time to go. Here we go. Okay. What is the fucking what? Oh, Jin regrets everything. Okay.
And I'll draw your attention to the roll 20.
Attention
Yay.
drawn. Boy.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
choices.
Oh my lord.
In fact, I'm just going to move Jin around here.
Okay.
And we're going to turn that music because it's still crackling for me. I don't want to. It's such good music as well. I really, really wish everyone could hear it. I'm so sad.
Mm.
I paused mine just to enjoy it. And I only got like
Yeah.
2 seconds.
No,
Aw.
no. It's not working. I'm so sad. All right. So, so Jin, I'll move you there. So you're the third caravan. We're gonna roll some initiative.
All right.
Okay. Fucking hell. I'm using inspiration on that. That was a natural one, boy.
Oh no,
That's why it's there.
Okay, significantly better. That was a 15 plus 3. It's an 18.
So Jin 18.
Yep. Gen 18.
All right.
Whatever.
12, 15.
Well,
15 for Quill.
Mm-hmm.
If I rolled a natural one, does that mean everybody gets a turn before me? Like, as in literally they skip my turn?
No, not quite. I mean, I used to do that. I used to say if you roll a nat 1, then you literally didn't recognize like when the combat started. You're like, huh? What? Shit! So you got out
Trying
of
to
the
pull the
first
sword
round.
out. Fuck, hang on.
Yeah, but not anymore. Not anymore.
you are a merciful DM.
Yes. Yes.
A gracious and merciful God, yeah.
So, yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Cool. So, what did Zan get? Sorry,
12.
12.
12.
12.
12. See? 12.
12. All right. So the humanoid figures are the dwarves and the bards that are with you. So one of them in particular, like the bard that was up with the beer baron, he like stands up on top of the caravan and brings out this very, very metal looking loot.
Fuck
And, like-
yes.
And like slams down this this huge magical crystal. You're not exactly sure what its purpose is, but then as he starts
the
playing,
fucking shred.
it's an amplifier.
Yeah, I was going to say.
So essentially, he's playing some dwarven heavy metal polka music to help rev you guys up. So you guys
Oh,
will
yeah, boy.
get +1 to all of your attack rolls, and +1 to all of your skill checks and saving throws. So +1 to pretty much any roll with a d20 that you can make.
Not bad, not bad.
While this guy is ramming out his dwarven heavy metal polka.
Yeah, nice.
Protect.
Question: can I use my? No, I don't know. I don't think it'll help. I was gonna say, can I give my inspiration to him to inspire him to keep inspiring?
Just an inspire spiral.
Hell yeah, dude.
So Jin and Quill, you've got kind of like the clearest line of sight. Zan, you've got a pretty clear line of sight as well, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, basically there are two very large two-headed giants, what are known as Ettins, that are the far back. And then sort of creeping up and rushing up towards you is a bunch of giant goats, which you assume are the pets of these. But I need to roll some initiative. So your new companion Ariel gets a 22.
Hell yeah, my girl.
Nice.
Pretty good natural roll there. The Ettins, not great. The goats are even worse. All right.
Good.
Makes sense. They goats.
Yes. Yay.
They scream. That's about it.
Yeah.
Trouble.
Yes, that was the best version of that song.
All
That's
right.
what these goats are doing now. Just standing yelling.
So, and then those guys. Yet.
It's a chunky dice roll you had there, friend.
Yes, this is my some Rime of the Frost Maiden large D20 dice.
Very
So,
pretty.
You get 2 of them in the pack, which is cool. They're oversized, but the rest of the dice are not, which is sad. But first up in the initiative will actually be Ariel. And Ariel says, I don't know if I can fight them. I can help you if you like, Jin.
Okay, if you do not wish to fight them, that's okay. Just make sure you don't stay in the caravan just in case, because if it goes fucky wucky, I don't want you to get hurt.
Okay. All right. Do you trust me?
Of course.
All right. Cool. So Jin, you can hear these strange whispers appear in your head again as she starts to cast her spell, and you can see her golden eyes light up with this pure, like golden arcane, like divine arcane energy. And she says, polymorph.
Oh. Well, Jin was going to use an arrow, but okay.
He nods
Bear with.
sagely.
Bear with.
Just get the stats up for it.
What kind of bullfuckery am I gonna be?
For a T-Rex.
Let's do this. Oh yeah, because it has to be a willing creature, doesn't it?
It can be willing or unwilling. Yeah.
Yeah, but like
Is it like
works
you
better
have to
than a willing
roll
creature.
for it if it?
Yeah, it's
not
a
willing?
it's a contest if unwilling. But if willing, it auto happens.
It just happens, yeah.
Yeah, apparently I'm willing. I agreed. I met.
You said you trust it.
Oh, I see nothing. Ha, ha, ha. I see nothing. Guys, it's all black. Help. Oh, I'm a blind creature. Hell yeah, let's listen out. I'm a slivery little sneaky snake.
Sliver snake.
Turns you into a snake and just yeets you with it.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll fucking do it. I'll fucking bite anybody. Let's fucking go.
Poison everyone.
I'll poison you, and then I'll poison you, and then I'll poison you. What is it?
Hold on, wrong one.
That one Will Smith movie, I Am Legend.
Yeah.
Shove your head up his ass. Your head up his ass. You're the lucky one. Your head goes up.
Can you see your new token on the map now?
I see absolutely nothing at this
Nothing.
stage. It is completely
I can
black
see
to me.
something, and I'm telling you, it's good.
Excited. I want to know. I want to see.
It's pretty bloody good. I approve, that's for sure.
Why is it not letting me do the thing?
I don't know.
Okay. Now do you see it?
I still see a whole lot of fuck all.
Still a hollow fuck all.
Yeah.
Do you want to try refresh, Frankie?
I clicked the refresh button.
Well, that's not good.
Go close it and open it.
Wait. I think I figured it out. I think I figured out why I'm this stupid.
Oh, that makes one of us.
Now.
Can confirm. No, it's still dark.
What? Come
Do
on.
you want me to click the refresh button once more?
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
Refresh button. Oh, hiccup. No, I'm legally not allowed to see things, apparently.
You're too young.
I don't know why it's not working. I honestly don't. I'm doing everything in my power to give you control over this creature.
You've assigned her name to it.
I can see that there is a
Yeah.
creature here-ish
Yeah.
because I've highlighted it accidentally, but it's black, so I can't see. So right now, I could play battleships with you if you want.
How about now?
I saw you move it.
How about now?
I'm seeing you move it,
How
but
about now?
I'm seeing the movement, but no anything.
No anything? Oh, come on, man.
Was it because you've not turned the lights on for that character thing? Like,
Ah, that's actually a good
Lois?
point. Is that better?
no, fucking hell.
What?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
Technical difficulties.
Oh,
You got it?
oh. Am I a fucking T-Rex?
You're a T-Rex, yeah.
And
I'm a motherfucking T-Rex, boys. It was
Yeah, we
worth
go.
it.
I figured it
It's
out.
worth the build up.
Yeah, so as you you feel your body move and transform, and you're used to this, but you're not used to quite getting this tall so rapidly. And then your arms sort of shrink down as your legs, and you feel yourself grow a tail outwards. And then as you try and speak, you just go.
Hell,
Oh, God.
I have a big head and little arms.
All right. And then,
Is that Ariella there?
yeah, this is Ariella. Yeah, she's gonna hop out and walk around as you told her to. All right, cool. So there we go. After a technically difficult first turn, now it's Jin's turn.
I am gonna fucking. I don't even know what T-Rex does. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna charge this bitch and I wanna bite the fuck out of it. Can I multi-bite? I don't care. Tell me, yes, please.
I will tell you. I will tell you what you can do.
Ooh. Excite.
All right. So,
crave
the
violence.
T-Rex can make 2 attacks, one with its bite and one with its tail, but it can't make both attacks at the same target.
Trash game. 0 out of 10. Well, your motherfuckers know I'm gonna go for a bite attack. I'm gonna try and chomp on one of these boys' heads. Let's go.
All right. Cool.
Your dreads look like shit.
All right.
Give you a haircut.
Cool. So, yes, you can roll to attack, and your attack modifier is +10.
Hang on, does that also include the +1 as well, or is it plus 11
that's
plus
the,
that?
Yeah, that's the +1. So that +11 now in total because the bard rocking out with his electric lute. Yeah.
Fuck yes.
Bam.
Oop. Okay, that. Oof. Dude, that's a 13 plus 11.
13 plus 11, so 24 to hit. Yeah, man. That
How
definitely
many dice
hits.
do I roll for damage?
That
Please
is.
tell me all of them.
That's 4d12 plus 7.
Jesus.
This is the best decision of my fucking life. Oh my god. That's a d12. I'm gonna get a couple d12 because otherwise we're gonna be here for days. I think. That's a d12. Okay, let's do 2 of them at once. That one fell. No. Come back. That one doesn't count. Okay, so the first one is a 2.
2.
The second one is an 8. So that's 10. And then a 9 and a 4. So that's 10 plus 9, 19. Plus the 4 is 23 plus 7, right? That's 30 damage.
30 damage. Cool.
Fuck, I love this.
Alright, cool. So as you just take a chomp right into this two-headed giant shoulder, you hear it cry out like, and then they're sort of having a bit of an argument between the two heads, and they sort of headbutt each other and then tusk one another. They turn back their attention to you. Alright. Now, you do have a movement speed of 50 feet as well, in case you do want to move.
Do I have anything like a ramming speed attack, by the way?
No, it's just your tail attack that you have.
Okay, any bonus actions I should be aware of?
No.
Okie dokie. What? How much? Is it about this much space, like as it shows here on the screen between myself and this boy, rather, in this caravan?
Sort of walk up over this cliff if you want to maneuver around.
Okay, I was actually more like trying to see if there was anything I could do to mitigate shit. Can I like say that I kind of like turned to look at them with my head, but tail is between them and the caravan, like tail is situated here-ish?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool. I'm just trying to, I don't know, mitigate their fuckery.
Alright. Cool.
And then I'm going to, as a free action, just roar aggressively for dominance.
In the world of giants, the Tyrannosaurus Rex roars to show dominance.
I am asserting dominance in the other way.
Quill. Quill, it's your turn.
All right. Cool. The goats. I feel like the goats are getting in the way.
Brrr.
They're
Sorry, they're much
screaming at me.
larger. Brrr. Brrr. Yeah, these are the big and ugly. Big ugly goat.
There's a joke in there somewhere, but I won't say it on stream. All right.
As long as it's not a goat simulator goat, we Gucci.
True. Physics breaking goat.
Their head like flailing around its body rapidly for no reason.
Got like a frog's tongue.
The tongue.
Attaches to truck and flies away.
Oh, writes note for lick attack.
All right. I'm going to get out the old sword and shield.
Mm-hmm.
Run up to this boy.
Mm-hmm.
Probably give him an old whack.
Give him a whacking.
Give him a whacking.
All right, cool.
I feel like it will. What are they doing? Can I? Oh no, that's gonna cause an issue.
They are war goats. They
are war goats. They don't look like they're just
here
goats
to horn and beat you to a pulp, and then potentially help carry you back to the Ettin's camp, where they will proceed to eat your corpse.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not.
That's the vibe you're getting from these goats.
It's a very particular vibe. I'm getting there, dude.
This is a very particular vibe for these goats. All right. Well, they definitely deserve a good whacking then.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna run up to it, hit it with my sword.
Oh yeah.
Now, just trying to just a standard attack for now. I'm testing the waters.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nat 20. Jesus.
All right.
Technically, that's a nat 20 plus stuff plus 1.
Yeah.
True.
And I will remind you that if you, as a paladin, if you do choose to burn a spell slot to empower your strike with with that
Divine energy.
divine smite stuff.
Yes, I
You
do.
will
have
also
different
double
kinds.
the damage dice that you roll because of that as well.
Dude, do the holy fuck off damage.
Just one shot it.
I know, but
Legitimately. Just,
Right,
just,
right. Do it.
just get your god to be like, I didn't schedule this in for Quill's destiny and stuff. I have to unmanifest you. Thanks, bye.
Well, maybe yeah. I'll do a wrathful smite. Then
What? No,
Wait,
it's the class
This
ability.
is the divine
smite,
one.
not
Okay.
the spell smite.
not the special thing. Okay. Do. Wait, brain. Catching up.
Thought you were gonna fucking
Ooh.
megalovania us.
I'm just reading how much. I just wanted to do an extra 2d8 first level spec. Yeah, so that's an extra 2d8. So since it's in that 20, that's 4d8
Yeah, so
on
it'd
top
be
of my damage.
yeah, so it'd be 2d8 because of your longsword, plus
Mm-hmm.
4d8 from smite.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Why not?
So 68 plus your attack modifier.
68. All right. Here we go.
Must acquire more dice.
So that's 6 for the 2. 6 plus 7 for the third roll.
Mm-hmm.
Third roll. Fourth roll is a 2.
15. Yep.
Yep. 4.
19.
Whoop. Another 4.
23.
Yep. And then is it one more roll after that?
Yes.
Yep. That's a 1.
Come on. Cool. Yeah, so you smite this thing to hell.
There we go.
As you collide down with it, and you see this divine energy shoot down from the heavens, and then all that's left is just a goat skeleton that just
Oh, Jesus.
crumbles down. Yeah.
I think that was a bit overkill.
It looked cool.
Bloop. All right.
Jin can only respond in roars.
Can't even clap.
Oh.
All right. So that is Quill's turn, unless you wanted to do anything, if you want to complete your movement, Quill.
No, I think I'll wait.
And I end my turn
Trying
in
to
defense.
I end my turn with a face down.
How much time? Oh, because I only moved 15 feet, didn't I? So I could run up to the next one. I think I might do that.
Yeah.
Walk around. Right, I'll stand there.
Next is the bards, who all have sort of just general purpose crossbows. Going to take some shots
Oh,
at some of the goats. So first guy hits.
I'm really sad that they're not all helping out the other guy and just start going to like fucking thunder. Thunder!
No.
Quick polka. Hey.
That's it for. Let's go.
I want to make a bard one day that just has a lute with fucking just like crystal pig, just be the best shit.
And then the last one, he misses. All right.
No.
Cool. So you see this one closest to you, Cool. You can see that three bolts from these crossbows just stick into it. And it's like doesn't like it too much. All right. That's the Barson, and Zan, you're up.
Okay. Like, can I reach them? Like this? What is this in the way, or is this just like texture on the ground?
So yeah, you can move
a
through that.
shrubbery.
That's a tree, big old tree. So Yeah, you can run underneath it and through. That's fine.
Okay. All right. And I guess I'll leave my movement to run up to this goatee boy.
Mm-hmm.
A Brady boy.
Wow. The shadows move. That's like
Yeah.
sick. Gosh. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
The perspective.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I don't see a reason not to wolf out. Yeah, for the
Yeah.
bonus action.
Woof it.
Wolf it.
Woof it
Wolf
real good.
Yeah.
That's what the bard's currently playing.
They just telepathically know that you're about to wolf out,
Yeah.
so they're prepped.
Woof it real
but
good.
I haven't wolfed in so long. I always forget what it does.
So badass.
Wolf
Gives you some like
gain. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Plus a melee. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I will get my sword and just swing at this yucky goat.
give him
Yeah.
a chop. All right, go for it.
Yeah.
Goat for it.
Oh, very good. Can I plus? Is it +1 to the roll? Is that what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that's a 12 then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's with your attack bonus as well?
Yes.
Yeah, it still hits.
Ah, cool.
Wow.
Yeah, these are
All right.
big goats.
Yes, they are big goats. All right. So,
But what are they? They're big goats.
that is eight slashing damage.
8 slashing damage. Cool.
Yep. Then
Lovely.
I'll use my extra attack to attack again.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All
Now,
right.
would you like to perform one of your special bond attacks?
Oh. I need to read of this entirely. I mean, yeah. All right. Let's do it.
So you can either attack patiently
Yep.
or you can attack savagely.
Yep. Ooh. I mean, I'm wolfed. I'm savage.
Savage? Alright.
Yeah.
So you can attack with the crocodile's ferocity.
Yep. All right. So what does that actually do? Deal extra damage equal to half of the around the ground. Okay. Well, all right. So I still roll a hit normally.
Yes, yeah. The roll to hit is normal.
Yeah. I just for some reason closed it. What the heck? I don't remember what I rolled. Did anyone else remember what I rolled? I think it was 12 or 13.
Give me 2
Your
seconds.
roll was you use the katana to hit. Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a 13.
Yeah. Okay. 13.
Alright. Cool. So that hits, yep.
Yeah. And then I roll damage, which is a 7 damage, but I do something with this.
Yes. So you add an extra 3 damage to the
Extra 3 damage in total? Okay.
Yeah. So that means
Oh,
10
that's 10 damage.
Yeah.
Um,
That is
so
correct.
So I have 1 stack of the crocodile's ferocity, right?
Yeah. That's right.
All
So
right.
just for those who are playing at home, so the way that Zan's armband works is that she can attack patiently or savagely. If she chooses to attack patiently, when she rolls her attack damage, she only deals whatever the damage dice is, doesn't add any bonuses to it. However, if she attacks 3 times and gets 3 stacks of patient attacking, she can then, on her 4th attack, make a devastating ultimate attack that deals 3 extra dice worth of damage on it.
Dice.
On the flip side, she can attack savagely, where she'll deal extra damage every attack that she does. However, if she gets to 3 stacks of that, then she immediately needs to end her turn and becomes paralyzed until the start of her next turn. So, it's like Mitsuguri was saying, it's about mixing the patience with the savagery. And that's the whole thing. But anyway, but yes, so you've done your 10 damage, you have 1 stack of the ferocity as well. But that is your turn unless you want to do any bonus actions.
Bonus actions
I
wolf out.
transformed. That was my bonus action. So
Oh, cool. No
Yeah,
worries.
I'm Gucci. I'm good.
All right. Alrighty. Cool beans. So then next up will be... Oh, you guys hear a voice come from a figure you haven't seen yet. A very deep, commanding, booming voice. What languages does everyone speak again?
Hello, Celestial, Common, Elvish, Thieves' Cant.
Abyssal and common.
Draconic, Primordial, and Sylvan.
Alright, so none of you understand it.
Nice.
This is this very deep, guttural language. Like hearing that echo and boom through your surroundings.
Jin's gonna roar again to assert dominance.
Alright. So, then after he does that, you can see that the Ettins, so the two-headed giants in front of you, they seem boosted in their morale.
I rolled 12 dominance points. No, I'm kidding.
And now it is the Ettin's turn. So the one that you just attacked is going to turn to you, Tyrannosaurus Jin.
Thank you. I was gonna suggest Tyrannosaurus Jin next turn, but you got me. You just live in my head rent free. Hell yeah, brother.
Alright, cool. So that's going to hit, because the T-Rex only has an armor class of 13, because he's a big chongus.
I mean, mine isn't much better. It's 14, naturally.
There you go. So...
Now, Arya, in another campaign, has an 11 and is a warlock.
You're squishy.
Sad.
Ew.
Yes. Am I crying? Always.
Alright, so... the first attack, so it definitely hits, so it's 2d8 damage. Don't know why I'm telling you that, but there you go. Ooh.
Trade offer.
Ooh.
I receive no damage. You receive just not doing that.
No. So you take 16 hit points, and don't worry, I'm tracking your hit points, T-Rex. So
Thanks.
You've got a lot of them.
I have so many.
And then you've got another hit against you, so it's attacked you, swung once with its battle axe, and it's smacking you again with its Morning Star. The Morning Star does 9 damage to you.
Okay.
Alright, cool. And then that Eden is going to remain
Tyrannosaurus Jin.
there. Actually, he's going to take a step back, not to provoke an opportunity attack from you.
Wait.
Step back to there.
Hang on. It would provoke a attack of opportunity because it's trying to move out of my range.
Yeah, but it's stepping. It's not moving. So it's what's the term in D&D?
Disengage.
Disengage. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Step is the Pathfinder turn. You take a guarded step backwards.
I can't reaction attempt to stop it.
No.
Okay. This. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I'll accept it.
And Maltra, I know you might have gone by now, but thank you very much for your kind words. That makes me feel all yummy in the good bits. That sounded weirder than it meant to, but yeah, it very much appreciated. Thank you. All right, so that's that one. Now this one is gonna stumble its way over to Zan.
Oh shit!
And it's gonna get flanking
Alright.
you're between it and the giant goat.
Oh, all right.
Alright, you take it.
I
So
can
the
take it.
first attack is a 16 to hit.
That does not hit.
Oh, okay.
Oh, where are we?
So misses with the battle axe, and it comes down with the Morning Star to try and bonk you. And that's a 24 to hit.
That will hit, yes.
Yeah. So that one is 14 points of damage to you.
Is that slashing? Well,
That is that was the Morning Star.
Bludgeoning?
That's piercing damage, actually.
Okay, so I take half of that because I am werewolf.
You're
Brazilian
werewolf.
hide.
Yeah, awesome.
So what is that? Is that 7? 7 damage?
Yeah, Yeah.
Cool. I'm basically a barbarian when I like this.
pretty much. You're a wolf
Raging.
barbarian. Yeah.
Yes.
A wolfbarian, if you will.
Barbarian, yeah. And then it's the goats. So this one, just for flavor, is going to try and tongue attack Quill.
Yummy, yummy.
That's an 18 to hit you, Quill.
That meets it.
All right. So you take 10 points of damage.
Jesus, that's
this-
a powerful tongue.
Big, like sloppy, like like flailing
Oh,
tongue
yuck.
whacks you across the head.
Just pimp slaps me across the face. Just like,
And then we will do the other attack from the goat that's flanking with with against Zan, and that goat is going to get a 22 to hit.
I mean, yes, that'll hit. Yeah.
Oh, and then that's 13 points of that'll be bludgeoning damage from its flailing tongue.
So that would be halved as well?
Yes, that will be. So it'll be down to 7 as well.
7. Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Earth's rounding up.
All right. Cool beans. All right. So then it's back. Top of initiative is Ariel. So Ariel is going to move up. She is going to actually take her movement to climb up to here a little bit. And
Is Jin able to help with like just kind of swinging a tail around and
yeah, I'll say yeah. He sort of got on a tail, and she sort of uses it like a lift to get up onto the cliff nearby. And then she, you can see that this, as she starts muttering this incantation, this ritual circle appears underneath her. Actually, no, she won't. She's not going to cast that. Otherwise, you won't be a T-Rex anymore. That's my mistake. She is going to instead just do a Toll the Dead. So you hear this like the crypt keeper's bell, boom, boom, ring out as she points over towards the goat that's near Zan. So the goat will need to roll a wisdom check, and definitely does not pass. And
what do you mean it's not a whizzy goat?
you can just see like its eyes start to like expand a little bit before it's just
Oof.
explode and it drops down to the ground.
guessing it wasn't on much.
It was on amount of hit points that rhymes with none. It was on 1. It was on 1 hit point.
God damn.
Yeah, Toll the Dead would have done extra damage because it's already taken damage, right?
Yeah.
Oof.
I mean, it didn't even need to.
Yeah. Literally.
It just needed a hit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it just
needed to be
needed to
pushed
fail
over.
its save. If it's failed its save, it's 2d12 damage to do 1 point of damage. So,
Bing bong, bye bye.
Should've just,
um,
yeah, but I should have just punched it. Just a little punch. Just flicked it.
Jin, it is you're up.
Jin's gonna just make sure Ariel's okay and just kind of like just nod.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Step on forward. Come into range of this boy.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, yo, what's up, G? I'm give him another munch. Jin is hungry. Dinner is yet to be had.
True.
It's crunch munch.
So, because you're in a relatively dark area right now, it'll actually be with disadvantage as well, I'll say, for this attack. I just noticed, I should have said that before as well, because you're in close to
Fireflies
darkness.
aren't there?
Not particularly. You can actually see the fireflies moving on the map.
Okay. And T-Rex vision isn't good.
No, I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure they don't have dark vision. No.
Fairly sure T-Rex vision
No,
in
they-
real life anyway is poopy dumb, but anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so that first one was a 17 plus stuff and things. So that would have
so
been
it's a 28.
Yeah, 28. Oh, fuck me dead. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
It was a 5 plus 11, so still 16.
16. Yeah.
Man, I love being Tyrannosaurus June.
Yeah, that beats their armor class. Yeah. So bite attack. So roll. 4d12 plus 7.
4d12 plus 7. Okay. Ooh, double sevens. 14.
14.
Oh, fuck. No. Come back. Return to me. And a 10 and a 4. So another 14.
Right.
Jeez.
So 28 plus 7, 35.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm here to delete, boys.
Very nice. All right. Cool.
And then I shall free action once more, roll for dominance, but like really get up at its grill and just be like, like I want to see saliva on this boy's face thanks to me.
All right.
God damn.
So you can see it like as the two heads are taken back a little bit, they're like
Oh, rude.
roar back towards you.
Jin's gonna roll back again. Dominance has to be asserted here.
You know what my stupid brain immediately thought of if I was Jin? You don't have to do this, but this is what I would have done. Because you know how you're on that little incline there?
Mm-hmm.
Just like a wrestler move, just do, 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 and then but like with the whole body. Just is it a duplex, that wrestling move when you jump off the side of it to
suplex?
Suplex. Isn't it a suplex when you
when you
bring
flip
them
them on
over?
your shoulder?
Suplex, duplex.
You know
Something.
the move is pretty much when you jump off the edge.
Yeah.
You go like that.
Boom. Yeah.
That's
I
an
know what
elbow
you mean.
drop, isn't it?
Yeah, well,
Probably.
Same shit.
Just T-Rex drop on top of a giant.
Quill, you're up.
All right. I'm not a T-Rex, so I am just going to try and delete this second goat, I think.
All right. Cool
Get
beans.
See
them
if
out
my
of-
brothers were not Tyrannosaurus Jins.
All right.
Tyrannosaurus Jin. I mean, that's the thing. Like, because you've all got one-syllable names, it kind of works with any of you. Tyrannosaurus Jin, Tyrannosaurus Zan, Tyrannosaurus Quill.
True.
The only one that doesn't really work for is Ariel, but that's okay because she's the one who's sustaining the Tyrannosaurus mistus.
She's the one enabling.
Yeah, she's enabling.
Tyrannozan Rex.
Tyrannozan Rex.
Tyrannosaurus.
Tyrannosaurus Rex?
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
There we go.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
There
it.
we go. That's the one.
Perfect.
All right, roll to attack, Quill.
All right. That's a 5, but I can attack again, can't
Yeah.
I? Yeah, I think I have a second attack. I'll try that again. So the first one misses, pretty much, long story short.
Yeah. So if it's less than an 11 total.
Yeah.
then it misses.
All right.
If Zan was to wolf out and then become a Tyrannosaurus Rex, would it just be a really furry T-Rex?
I will allow this.
A wolf Rex. A wolfy Rex.
A woolly Rex.
To Wolfosaurus Rex.
That's a bit cute. I'm going to use my inspiration point because that was equally as unuseful.
Alrighty.
That was even worse. So, nah.
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 So you're
Misses.
just gonna fuck yourself?
No.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Wow. Must roll like shit. You've got like
Oh, no, yeah, 2 5s and a 2. I don't know what's wrong.
Damn.
That's all right.
Chuck those dice
Wait.
in dice jail.
Wait, you rolled a 5?
Yes, I did roll
like,
a 5
Like a 5 on the d20?
on the d20. Yeah.
That's a 6 then, technically.
Well, no, 6, but you've got a +8 to hit
Oh. I
with
always forget
with
that.
your scale of the ancient protector
That's right.
sword. So if you
That's
rolled a
right.
5, that's a 13, plus the 1 from the bard is a 14.
All right. So that is above
that
11.
is a hit.
That is a hit.
And what did you roll again? And a 2?
A 2, yeah.
That also hits because the bard gives you a +1, so that makes it 3, plus your 8, 11. This thing's armor
11.
class is 11. So you actually hit with both attacks.
Oh, okay. Whoa, that changes things.
Quill just doesn't know how to math.
I think it's just I need to make it clearer on this because I'm checking the equipment. Yeah, I just need to make it a note to myself, and then I'll remember.
Actions page, bro. Actions page.
Yeah, I'm on the
Action
equipment page, so I'll go to the
No,
actions page.
do your actions page. It tells you what all your hit DCs and stuff are.
Yeah, bro.
Remember?
Who invited this guy, right?
I know.
Nice.
Maths, dumb.
All right.
All right.
So
damage for the.
roll your damage. Yeah.
That was max 8.
It's dead.
Really? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye.
You just slit its throat. And also.
Perfect. All right. Job done.
Mm-hmm.
And movement. I have movement, don't I?
Yeah.
There it is.
I'm just really excited about the idea of me just soloing this one fucking giant.
All
Like,
by
that's gonna be so
yourself.
much fun. Hell yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
All by your big.
As a T-Rex. Like, come on,
T-Rex
best day of
self.
my life. Let's be real.
Can I move through Zan? I can move through Zan's spot, can't I?
Yeah.
Allies don't block you. Yeah.
All right.
That is
Unless I like
correct.
purposely trip you up for some reason. I wouldn't do that though. Oh, maybe I would. No, I won't.
Roll to trip. No, I'm kidding.
Tempting.
It is very tempting.
I'm gonna stand next to this tree.
Right.
Try and be. Yeah.
Cool.
Stand next to the tree and think about what I've done.
All right. You do that. All right. Cool. And then it's the bards. So the bards are gonna take a shot at the big one that Quill and Zan are next to. So we got hit, miss, hit. So, ooh, they got some good damage on that sucker. But, what am I doing? No, there we go. Cool. Alright, so they launch another volley of arrows as the bard leader is just still rocking out on his electric lute. He's moved on to sort of like some Paranoid by Black Sabbath kind of feels you get. Alrighty, and then we're gonna do.
I'm not just imagining Raw by the Bloody Beetroots. Just the guitar from that. So good.
Nice. Zan, you're up.
Cool. I would like to use my bonus action to imbue my sword with my Rite of the Frozen.
Wolf blood.
So
Yep.
my wolf blood.
Wolf
Yes.
blood. Yeah.
So I roll a 1d6 to damage myself because
Yep.
that's.
How would do?
But do I take half damage from that though? How does that work?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
That's full
Right.
damage for you, right? Yeah.
Cool. So take 5 damage, and then I would like to
Are
attack.
you able to use your claws instead of the sword then?
I can, but I don't know. I have to use a sword.
Oh, fair enough.
I can use the claws.
It's gonna
Actually,
be a fucking weeaboo wolf.
the sword technically does more damage. Yeah. Wait. Yeah.
I told you,
Yes.
Kel's a power gamer.
I'm a power gamer. But if I was in a pinch and had no weapon, I could still fight pretty good.
Exactly.
All right. Wait, why did I roll damage straight away? Okay, if I hit, that's the damage. Let's go hit. To hit. That's not great. 13.
13 hits.
Cool. Okay, so that is 8 damage. And then the Crimson Rite. What is it again? It's just had it up and then I lost it. 1d6. Okay, that makes sense. So 8 plus 3 cold damage. So,
3 cold damage. All right. So
and then I'll attack again if I may.
go for it.
That is a 15 to hit.
15 hits. Yeah.
Oh, I should have done the reckless thing. Oh, that's fine. Ooh, that's a pretty good roll. 12 damage.
12 damage.
Plus 1 cold damage. On top of that.
All right, so that's yeah, cool, man.
Yeah, and I'll just, I don't know, growl at it and stuff because it's like an ugly prick. And then, yeah, there I am.
Does the same thing that it did to Zam before, so it did to Jin before, whereas they look at each other with their heads and back at you. All right, cool.
Can we say in the background there's just constant roaring from the Etten and Jin because they're just like roaring back and forth.
And then you hear again this deep guttural language you've been hearing before, and then you hear these big footsteps sort of shaking the earth as you're standing around, and you see this. Well, for anyone who can see it,
Just in the shadows.
I see a boy.
Oh,
This is gonna be a big fucky wucky moment, ain't it?
as this large frost giant walks into the ring, figuratively. And it's going to make one attack at Quill.
shit. Do it, you won't.
I will. I will, though.
Fuck.
I'm called out.
Alright. Let me just get the bloody stat block up for this guy.
Hit me with that rhythm stick.
Hit me with your big frost giant
Stick?
stick.
Oh, no.
Dick. What?
Oh, wait, no, I broke the rule. The number 1 rule for tonight.
Oh, no dick jokes, Rosie. Come on,
Yeah, I know.
we're professionals. God.
Don't make dick jokes here.
How dare you?
How many we've made so far?
3, 4,
Lots.
head.
Alright, so hold on, let me just see. Oh, and you are technically flanked as well. So he's
Oh,
gonna have
shit,
advantage
yes.
on the attack.
That's in his range. Fuck.
So he's actually going to make 2 great axe attacks against you. Quill.
Wow.
The first one is a 28 to hit.
Well, let me tell you that does hit.
That not only hits, that slaps.
Can I use a reaction?
Yeah.
Oh. I guess let's do the damage first, but I can use Sentinel.
Alright, that's a
Not within
30
range, are you?
slashing damage.
Jesus!
You're not within range though, are you? Is it? Because it's this boy doing the attack.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's this boy.
Oh,
He just
so is
rocked up.
Oh, fuck. Okay, never mind.
Why is it not letting me? Oh, there we go.
Oh no, this is not good. Thank Christ I convinced the cleric.
It's a nat 20.
Oh no! If it gets another 30. Oh, yeah.
No. Oh no, Rosie.
Go
Oh
on.
no.
You're my favorite PC character. Do it!
It's nice knowing you.
Nah, it's all good.
What parts of him? You're right.
50.
50?
50.
50?
50.
50.
50.
Oh, you know. That's pretty funny. What's the rules about it being maximum something?
So if that would have put you into negative 100% of your hit points, then you would die instantly.
Oh, okay.
If it
that-
puts you at negative 50% of your maximum hit points, you take a permanent injury.
All right. So I was at 24.
And what's
No,
your
no, so your maximum HP.
What's your
Oh, okay.
maximum HP?
64.
You're fine then. So you don't take an
Okay.
injury or die instantly, which is nice.
But you are knocked the fuck
So if you
out.
take, so say you have 50 hit points and you take 100 hit points, you die instantly.
Yes.
Is that how that
correct.
works?
Yeah. From one source as well. So it doesn't have to be like one round, but if one source dealt 100 damage to you and you had a hit point maximum of 50, then yeah,
You're gone.
you go.
Brutal.
Yeah. All right. Well, so Quill is knocked unconscious.
Fair enough.
Let's just give you a little 10-foot circle of
Sad
red
circle.
light
Oh, okay.
because you're dying.
Of blood.
Blood. Yeah. It's, your fucking blood's everywhere. It's so funny. All right, cool. That's the Frost Giant's turn. Then next up is the Etten. So now that one threat's been taken care of, it's going to turn around to Zan and it's going to make an attack. 2 attacks against Zan. First one is an 11.
Does not hit.
And the second one is a 16.
Does not hit.
All right, cool. So, battle axe, duck underneath it, and it come down with the Morning Star and just plummets it into the snow right next to you. And then there's no more goats, so it's top of the round with Ariel, who sees that her new friend has just suffered a very grievous wound and is going to cast out a 3rd level healing word.
Oh, jeez. 3rd level.
Yeah, it's not like great healing, but it's better than a 1st level healing word at least. So, Quill, you heal 12 points. No, 14 points, sorry.
Is healing word like AoE or is that still target healing?
That is a target within 60 feet. One target within 60 feet. And it's also a bonus action, so she can actually still perform an action herself. And so she is going to summon a spiritual weapon next to the Frost Giant.
It's gonna be even more.
Oh, sorry. No, she
It's a
can't.
weapon.
The spiritual weapon is a bonus action as well. Ha! In that case, she's going to go a 3rd level. Sorry, no, she can't, because she's already cast one spell. She has to cast a cantrip. My bad. So
You're DMing yourself.
DMing myself. So she's going to go a cantrip that I made called Magic Moat, and I'm going to launch that at the giant. And there's no attack roll; it's an automatic hit, but she does 5 damage to the Frost Giant. Dunzo. Alrighty. That is her turn. After I rules lawyered myself several times. Move up there as well. Alright, cool. So then, it's going to be Jen.
Okay. How
It's
fucked
gonna
up
be
is this?
Jen.
It's gonna be Jen.
There
How
we go.
fucked up is this Eden looking like? It's been chomped on twice.
I'll put it to you this way. One more bite attack has a pretty good chance of taking him out.
All right, I'm pretty pleased with this information, and I was very much going to go ahead and bite him anyway because I kind of want to be the big fuck off scary boy concern for this this gentleman over. Oh, where's Ariella gone?
Ariel, she's over here. She might
Over
be in.
here?
She's in
Oh,
darkness.
okay.
Darkness.
Darkness.
So
Okay. So that was a 13 plus 11.
24 definitely hits.
The man's has been slapped. Well, he hasn't been slapped, really. He's been bitten.
he's been
but-
done bit.
Is had a chomp.
Okay, so that was a
taken.
9, first of all.
9, yeah, good.
And then a 13 plus 7.
He did.
He fucking dead? Good.
He-
I would like to try and
so you
like...
bite off both of his heads in one
Hell yeah.
smooth move and just spit them out as collapses back.
I
into
am
the
then
ground.
going to proceed to roar at this gentleman as a free action.
Yep. And you can move and perform a tail attack against him as well, just to let you know if you wish to.
I can.
Yes.
Well,
Because-
then fuck yes, sir.
because
I
the
would
only-
very much like to do that.
The only rules with the multi-attack is that you just can't use both of its attacks against the same target. So you can move
I
and then
see.
tail attack him. Yeah.
Okay, I had no idea that I had that opportunity, so I'm gonna kind of present myself about here-ish because I do want to try and protect Ariel
Mm-hmm.
and also protect everybody else and be the big fuck off.
The meat
gentle-
shield.
Yep, big fuck off meat shield. Yep.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
It'll be dangerous when I'm not a meat shield anymore, but that's a problem for Jin and a few minutes.
Yeah.
Seconds, rounds, who knows? Anyway, let's go. Okay, so my roll against this gentleman.
Yeah. So it's still a plus 11.
Okay, sure thing. That was an 8 plus 11.
All right. So 19. Yeah, that hits. Yep.
All right, cool. What
And this-
dice am I rolling
This
now?
is 3d8 plus 7.
3d8 plus 7.
Yep.
Significantly less damage.
Yes.
Glad that I chose the correct form of damage the first couple times. That's a d10. That's a d8. And that's a d8. Excellent. Alright, so first two. That's a 1 and a 7, so 8 plus 1 more. There's another fucking 1 on that dice. This d8 may be cursed, and the other one might be better. So that's 8 plus 7.
8 plus 7.
Totaling to 15.
15. Yeah. Cool. And
Doing a crunch munch.
cool. Awesome. So you take a
Probably
good
is
hefty
so much
bite out of this
fucking-
thing's forearm.
Do a slap with my tail.
Oh, sorry. Do a big hefty sack tap with your toe. Thick tip.
It's the only place to aim.
Thick tip. All right. Cool. Quill, you're up.
Right. Barely.
Yeah. I'll get rid of your blood.
All right. How is
She's healed.
Slurps it all back up like a straw.
why is that so gross to me? Speaking of blood, is this guy looking like he's bloodied?
This guy is just barely bloodied.
So I have an idea, and I don't know if the idea is going to be, or if I should just smite. No, I'm just going to smite him. I have a feeling that'll be quicker than this other idea. I was going to try and chop a tree down on him.
I see.
It's a bit more mechanical than it needs to be, and possibly too much collateral, considering that the caravans are around.
The caravan's right behind it. Yep. All right. I did not take into consideration the caravan. All right. Well, then I'll just try and stick him.
Try and stick him.
Try and stick him.
All right.
All right, and I am going to remember to add 8 to my roll. That's a 14.
14.
Yep.
Hits. Yep.
It's all right.
You gonna schmart him?
Yeah, I think I'm going to smite him,
All right.
which adds the D
2d8.
2d8. Okay.
Yeah.
So that for the sword damage is a 6, and then another 2d8 is a 7, 6, 7, 5 for damage.
6, 7.
7 plus 5 is a total of 18. Does that sound right?
18. Yeah. And were you doing your bonus as well?
Yeah. By bonus, you mean second attack?
No, as in you added plus 5 to that.
Oh, no, I did not add plus 5 to that.
Yeah. So 18
5 to
plus
that.
5.
23
23.
for the first attack,
Yeah,
right? I'm
first
rolling again.
attack. Yep.
Yep.
This be Paladin.
Paladinian.
Paladin. That's a pelican. That's a paladin.
5 plus 8 is a 13 to hit.
13 hits.
Second attack. All right. I could do
Normalized
another
pelican dins.
pelican. Oh, Aarakocra.
Different Aarakocra species. Some are pelicans, some are parrots.
Brain says do a smite. Yeah, why not? All right.
All right.
7 plus 6 plus 8.
Plus 5.
6 plus. Wait. 7 plus 6 plus 8 plus 5 is 26.
Cool. You take him out.
Nice.
So again, just thunderous smite from the heavens as he falls backwards with this large gaping hole in his chest from where the holy smite has struck through him. All right.
Right. You next.
Alrighty. Cool. That is good. Yeah.
Yes.
Are you going to move or are you staying where you are?
I'm going to move a little bit.
Okie dokie. Just moving into that heavily wooded area next to you will be difficult terrain, just in case you're considering going in there. I just want to point that out.
I am going to go in there, but is it difficult terrain only to me?
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
because
forested terrain. So
because I'm small, and that just means that I move at half my speed, right?
correct. Yeah.
And then how far away is he? Yeah, all right, that's fine. So I can get to him next turn anyway. I just want to.
Cool.
Yeah.
It is the bards who are going to fire their volley of bolts at him. Miss, hit. So he would take one extra of them's. Oops, that's not what I wanted.
Some damage.
So he will take some indiscriminate amount of damage, yes. Alright. And then it is Zan's turn.
Yes. All right. Well, there's only one thing to do, you know.
Yeah, run away.
No. I don't run. What? All right. I'm not afraid of this heckin' boy. Nah.
I ain't afraid of no
Ooh.
ghost, giant frost man.
Ooh. Is it? Could I like? Hey, where was I? Was it here? Was I there?
You were there.
Could I maneuver onto Ginosaurus Rex
Jin will help
Like,
with this.
oh.
Jin will gladly help with this.
for some like high ground, like a bit of a, I don't know, just for style points. To be honest, I just want to fight on the head of a Tyrannosaurus. To be honest.
You will need to roll an athletics check to successfully climb,
Yeah.
but I will allow it.
Yes.
As part
Jin
of the-
is
as
happy to
part of the
support
movement.
in whatever way possible.
Oh, that's a 21.
21.
Athletics. Yeah.
Yes, you make it up.
Yes.
So
Yes.
Can
So
we say
Jin-
that Jin swings the tail around and
and like Flintstone style, like I like it.
So am I
Love
like
it.
on Jin? Like
Yeah.
like I put myself blonk in the middle?
Yeah.
Like
You're
all
on
right.
So
All right. May I?
You're to use a monster hunter term. You're wyvern riding, Jin.
Oh hell yes. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right. And I would like to make an attack.
Yeah. Go for it.
Oh, that's not great. 14. Wait, is the bard thing selective?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
15 just
14.
hits.
14. Sorry.
Oh, 14. Oh, that was
Yeah.
including the bard bonus.
Yeah, that was. Yeah.
Oh, then that does not hit.
Damn. All right.
Just misses.
I'll try again.
Jin's an ADHD Tyrannosaurus
I'm
Rex.
just like,
you know,
oh,
just
stay
kinda...
still, Jin. Good. Well, that's even
Wiggling
worse.
excitedly.
A 10. Okay, I need to practice my dinosaur riding because apparently it is impacting my ability to swing my sword.
Well, I mean, that's pretty apt. That's pretty freaking spot on. I don't think I would be great at riding a dinosaur and attacking a giant.
Why not, dude?
I look cool, so you know.
Yeah, you look badass. All the bards are furiously like, I'm gonna fucking write this story.
Like
That's
a
for sure.
werewolf battling on top of a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Like, yeah, let's go.
This is gonna
Just
be
the
one of those.
one-
Sorry,
Go.
yeah.
I was going to say that one bard that's currently just jamming out in the loots, just also using his right foot. Like he's taking the shoe off and is riding it down using his foot.
Yeah, this is one of those stories that they're gonna have to make less crazy in order to make it sound real.
Hell yeah.
Alrighty, so, but then after Zan, guess who be up? It's the giant. Yeah.
He's
Nasty boy.
big.
And now the thick boy sees his only real target in front of him is the big Tyrannosaurus.
Yeah, what up? And me.
So he gonna swing once. Alright. That's gonna
My
hit
AC was 14, you said.
13.
13, my apologies.
To
14 is
Rex.
my actual AC.
Yeah. So he gets a 19 on his first swing. That's going to hit. And he's going to go... Oh, not good. Not that great. That's good. So... 23 points of damage from the first
Alright.
attack.
Thank Christ I have so much HP.
Yeah. So you go down from 111 down to 88. No. Yes? Yes.
23?
No. What?
Sure.
Yes, 23. Yeah.
Okay.
17 plus 6.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
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 Brain was like, hang on, no.
Yeah. I don't know why my brain didn't work just then. Second one is definitely going to hit with a 25. And it's going to be 16 points of damage. So down to 72 hit points as the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Damn, Tyrannosaurus Jin getting slapped.
He getting shot up.
Still
Yeah.
pretty thick though.
He's very
Yeah.
thick.
Thick Rex.
Thickosaurus Rex. Hell yeah, brothers.
What we live for.
Then he's going to go, taking an attack of opportunity from Zan and from Jin, as he's attempting to move.
Do I choose which thing I want to use? For that?
Yes, I'm assuming.
Cool, it's a
the
bite. It's definitely a bite.
I also could use Sentinel to
You
say,
can.
no, you don't.
The werewolf wielding a katana, riding a T-Rex, can
Uses
attack
Sentinel.
it and stop it in its tracks. Yes.
Understandable.
Quill
So-
just takes out her book. She's like, yeah, I need to write this down.
Yeah, this is-
word for word.
This is fucking going in the book for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll get Zan to make the attack first then in that case, just to see if Sentinel procs.
Yes.
I think Frankie got a nat 20.
Yeah.
Oh, so is it just if I hit them, their speed
Yeah.
becomes 0?
Yes, exactly.
All right,
Evil
please,
grin.
big money. Why am I rolling so bad?
Just roll better.
I got.
You use D20 on the D side. Tell
What's
you,
the
roll
dice
real
that I
dice.
gave you, Kelly?
Yeah,
Uh,
but then I had to like pull them out as a 10.
I'm gonna say I just realized this. I'm gonna say you have advantage,
Oh,
just technically because Jin takes up both the westerly side and the southern side of
I
the
have
creature.
flanking.
So
I'm fucking flanking this book.
yeah, so because
Let's go.
it's so concerned about the giant T-Rex, it's not really paying attention to the defenses against you. So I'll give you advantage on this attack.
23.
Much better.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. And then that is. Oh, what's up? It's 4 damage.
4 damage plus.
Does that,
okay.
does that do my Crimson Rat? Probably not, right? 'Cause it's not my
no,
turn.
no.
It's just a normal attack, yeah.
And you can attack savagely if you want to as well to do an extra 3 damage.
No, I'll save that. I'll
No,
save that.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So 4 damage plus 3 was it?
No, it's just 4 damage. I rolled a 1.
Oh,
Oh no.
right. But the Crimson Right.
Wait, I can apply Crimson Right damage?
No, never mind. He's a frost
Okay.
giant.
Oh,
he's immune.
it does nothing.
Yeah.
That's fine.
All right.
Fair
cool.
So my
Um,
nat 20 plus 11 is 31.
Yeah, that hits surprisingly. Yeah. So that's 8d12.
Okay.
Plus 7.
Well, yeah, well, the first roll was a 12 and an 8.
Okay.
So that's 20 already
20
for
already,
2 of
okay.
those dice. So
Alright,
roll
I'll-
series 2.
Yep. All right. So we've got 20 plus
That's plus 5.
plus
So
5.
4.
Okay. Yeah. So 25.
Plus 9, because that's 6 and 3. The final series of rolls.
34,
That's a 6 and a 9.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's 49 plus 7, 56 points of bitey damage.
Yeah, I went for the jugular with that one. Just
Oh,
like,
damn.
how dare you fucking hit my friend?
Yeah, he's looking bloodied now.
Good.
And
And now I'm gonna roll for
And
dominance
he's not.
again.
And he's not moving anywhere.
he can't move. Yeah, he stays where he is.
Maybe
I'm a
maybe I
bitch.
stabbed him in the toe. Like I don't know. Well, I
I
guess
mean,
can't.
on top of my
On the
head though.
dinosaur? Yeah.
Oh,
What if like
just
she
gonna
didn't
give
put her
him
head
bonk.
down so I could stab him in the toe and then like
Oh,
lift
like-
it back up?
glute. You did like a glute slash against him. Because he's quite tall. You're just like, yeah. All right, so that was his turn.
Jesus.
So
My turn is yet to come. That was opportunity.
Back to Ariel is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stop there. Looking very scared of the giant, but trying to make her way over to Quill. And then she is going to do nothing else right now. Actually, no, she might as well. No, she's going to bonus action healing word just at her first level over to Quill. So, Quill, you get 5 points of healing.
5? Thank you, dear. It's given me the
pep in the step.
Giving me that extra push I need.
You're welcome.
Right, come on. Let's get in there.
All right, Jin, back to you, Tyrannosaurus Jin.
Jin's gonna just kind of like sidestep a few spots.
Yeah,
Zan.
I'll move Zan with you.
Yep.
Hey, I'm right here. Where you go, I go.
Yes, I'm. I want to stand here. I
on
want to try and
noggin.
be between these two and be the meat shield for these two. And very much possess the space if I can.
Yeah.
Of course, your typical roll for dominance, and yet again, I shall attempt to bite this man's.
All right, try and bite this man's.
I just bear it off.
That was a 7 plus 11, 18.
18 hits. Yep. 4
That's
more
just-
d12.
40, 12 plus 7. That was a 3 and a 5, so an 8.
Yep.
So, oh, fuck, that doesn't count. So. Stop. Ah, okay, you can just nod, please. Thank you. Oh, where have you gone? Hello. Okay, and a 3 and a 9, so that's 12 plus 8 is 20 plus 7 is 27.
27, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, cool. All right. Lovely. Quill, you're up.
Right. Should I go in there or should I? I'm not looking too good. Yeah, that's as an action. I think I'll just pump all of my lay on hands pool on myself to get me back up to
That's fair, yeah.
a decent amount.
You
All right,
are
I'm gonna do
turning
that.
into a walking, talking tank.
When you think
roaring tank.
about death, you touch yourself.
Pretty much. Not gonna die, not gonna die, not gonna die. Just let me mash this button 30 times. There we go. Done.
All right. Cool beans, man.
Yep. And I will. In terms of moving, I'll move. I'll stand. Yeah. I'll be the hype man for the
Hype, man. All right.
for the dinosaur.
Cool.
Just be like, yeah, fight us.
The dinosaur and the werewolf.
Yeah.
So then the
That sounds
bards get a volley of bolts. Miss. Hit. So, extra. Ooh.
Ooh,
Okay, they do some good damage as well.
nice.
Yeah, this guy's looking pretty rough.
Feeling inspired by this Tyrannosaurus Jin just roaming around.
They are going wild. Like, they're hooting and hollering while they're, like, reloading
Hell
their
yeah, brother.
crossbows and everything. Yeah. Zan.
IT. All right. I'll just do what I do best. Get my sword. Give it a smack. Hopefully, roll better.
All right.
Oh, come on.
Just roll better.
It's a 10 to hit.
Question.
And
Can I at all inspire just
well,
by
that's-
being a raging dinosaur, just trying to speak to Zan's very soul, just be like, like just trying to push her towards him.
I would say, if
Give her my
anything,
inspiration point.
I'll give her the inspiration point. Yes. Yeah, I'll say that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
There you go.
I'll
That's my
re-roll
other
that.
inspiration.
I'll re-roll that. I'll re-roll that.
All right.
Reroll it fucking well.
Yeah, that's better. Unnatural 20.
Yes. That
Yep.
hits. A Cthulhian 20. Yeah.
All right. We'll give it a smacky smack.
Give him a smack.
When in doubt,
He's
assert
been
dominance
naughty.
via roaring. There you
That's-
go, Tim.
10 damage, and I shouldn't even roll the Crimson Rat because it's immune to it anyway. So
Yeah, 10 damage.
10,
Ooh.
10 damage.
Yeah, he getting real low.
All right, let's give him another smack. Oh, fuck me. 10 to hit.
10 does not hit. No.
What?
Wait, you
Inspire
didn't-
me
you
again,
didn't-
Jin.
You didn't add the plus the 1. It'd be 11. Does that count? No, it's like 14 or 15, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Well, at least one of my attacks landed. Thank you, Frankie.
I got you, boo. I got you.
So in this guy's surely his last breaths, he's gonna make 2 attacks again, one against the Rex and one against Zan. So going down in a fight of glory. So the one against Jin is I think this is just going to hit your armor class. It's a T-Rex.
13.
13. No,
Yeah.
sorry, 14. Yes.
Okay, yeah, beats it then.
All right.
Well, meter beats it anyway, so.
Yeah. That is 26 damage.
That's alright. I have like 40 something more HP.
Yeah, you got 46 left. You're good. Now the attack against Zan.
Hmm.
Natural
Well,
20.
Nat fucking 20.
Isn't
I'm
that
immune to
funny?
Oh
crits.
no!
You're immune to crits. You are.
Yes.
Yep.
Thank Christ you put on that fucking battle bikini. Oh man, we chose the right person.
Yeah. So
Unintentionally,
you
it doesn't
just
happen.
you just take normal damage. You don't take critical damage. So
Thank
that's
God for that.
20 points of slashing damage, which is then halved down to 10 because of wolf form.
I am a tank.
Yeah.
My
So
God.
not only did you avoid getting double damage, you also then halved the damage you got.
I'm OP.
That's
I'm
busted,
gonna be
dude.
honest. Like,
That's so busted.
I should be dead.
Oh, if you think you're OP now, Zan, wait till you get an item that this guy's gonna drop.
Oh. Ooh. Excited.
Oh no, I heard the hands. I heard them.
Yeah.
Ariel's gonna ask you, Quill, if you need any additional healing.
No, I'm alright at the moment. I think we
Alright.
can.
So Ariel's gonna, in that case, throw a 3rd level healing word up to Zan. Um, 11 points of healing for you, Zan.
Nice. Thank you.
MVP.
good.
Yep.
Yeah. Actually, if I'm under half health and I get to my turn, it actually is random who I go to attack. So that's good that I'm above half.
Oh, right, there you go. Start attacking Jin.
Attack the dinosaur. It's like I get bloodlust or something. I don't know. It's a weird wolf thing.
I like that you mentioned that now. You're like,
yeah, well,
good thing she healed me.
I haven't been on under half as wolf yet, but yeah, there you go.
So,
Just so you know.
She just said, just so you know.
Oh,
Yeah.
just so you know. Oh,
Just so you know. There you go.
cool.
No doubt.
Jin, it's your turn. And
Jin.
quite
Fuck
frankly,
him up.
you got a pretty good chance it's going to be the last turn.
Yes. Do it, Dino.
Is 13 plus 11? I'ma
That hits.
slap this bitch.
That hits. So unless you roll like absolute flaming dog shit, you should take him out.
My first 2 were 16 already.
How would you like to do this?
All right. So how this is gonna work out is Jin's kind of just gonna shake Zan off the head. It's kind of like cracking the neck, right?
Okay,
So she just
yeah.
drops down safely.
Yeah.
Just crack the neck either way, roar for dominance,
Yeah.
and then
Important.
proceed to just like go underneath the jaw and just start shaking, trying to remove head from shoulders.
Yeah.
And when that
Wow.
happens, just full on, Jurassic Park T-Rex into the air,
Yeah.
having a good fucking time.
It starts raining for some reason.
Oh yeah.
And as that happens, Ariel starts to drop concentration on the spell, and then you
Wait,
also...
before that does, so Jin's gonna be like, oh shit. I'm assuming because, Thingo face, initiative, there we go. Figured out the word, had to look it up. You're gonna start dropping, and Jin's gonna just try and race on over to this thing, because 50 feet of movement and shit, and see if they can like almost warn that they want to pick that up and nudge it and see if they can get that the fuck out the way.
Oh yeah, you
Because
can
they're a
just
giant fucking T-Rex.
you can just pick it up in your jaws, and then you move it, just get it out the way of it's not blocking the road anymore, and then you sort of start that T-Rex scream out again, and then you slowly transform back into normal Jin. You're just like, ah! So that is the end of initiative, and also the end of the session. But just quickly, before we wrap up, I'll just tell you what you do find on that guy's body. Now it's up to you, like who you wanted to go to. I was thinking Zan, but it's yours guys' decision as a party. It is a belt of frost giant strength.
Oh.
So it's a magical belt that fits to any body type. So you like yank it off the body, and it's absolutely massive. And then as you pick it up, you can see it slowly starts to like shrink down to a size that can fit around one of your waists, whoever would like it.
Well, it definitely fits the nice aesthetic of Zan.
Hey, hang on. Give Jin a little bit of time. Jin knows how to handle this shit.
Okay.
Jin's throat hurts. Jin should not roar. Was fun though. Hey Ariel, thank you. That was fun. Jin has never wanted to be a T-Rex before, but Jin likes it.
She like shyly bows and says, "You're welcome," and she sort of is still a bit freaked out by the entire situation and starts walking back to the caravan.
Okay.
Jin's gonna grab the belt and just kind of like start like smacking it, give it a little lick, poke at it and stuff like that. And this is the start of an identifier.
Okay, all right. So yes, it is.
Gotta lick it to find out what it is.
Yeah, to give it a good licking.
Just
It's a belt of frost giant strength, and what it does is it sets the wearer's strength score to 23.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty good. Yeah, that's all right, I guess.
So whatever.
Jin's gonna just
Fine.
stick the head out of the caravan. Hey guys, yeah, it makes you strong as fuck, dude.
Well, give it to Zan then. She needs all the strength she can get, really.
I mean, I'm
She's
playing
gotta
strong
wink.
already,
She winks at Jin.
but I'm gonna snatch
Don't
it up.
worry, Zan.
anyway.
Happens to the best of us. 1 in 3.
I am not compensating for anything.
Especially if she wants to beat Mitsuguri. Need all the help we can get.
So
That
yes,
guy's quite strong.
it's a very sort of a dark studded leather belt with pelts and furs and that sort of thing that billow
Hey.
out from the leather.
I'm into it.
Has a very sort of very Icelandic, sort of very Norse feel, like carvings and that sort of thing on the clasp. So you can add that to your inventory now if you like. And as you
What's it
hear,
called?
it's just called Belt of Frost Giant Strength.
Okay. Wow. Cool.
So basically, for those who are unattuned to the ways of D&D, the more powerful the giant, they each drop, or their leaders have a chance to drop a belt of giant strength, depending on their thing. And this is actually one of the lower tier ones. So I'm not going to give you like knowledge for like new campaigners to hunt this giant. but yes, one of the highest one that gives you a strength of 29.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it makes you a beefy boy. But yeah, that's the end of the session. You can hear Mitsuguri and Anna sort of ferociously beating down like thunderbolts and that sort of thing raining down from the sky from where they've been. And everyone starts to collect themselves again and get back into the caravan, and that's where we'll put a pin in the story for now. So, thank you everyone who come along and watched us tonight. Thank you to our new followers. If there is someone that's watching now who's not currently following, I'd be really appreciative if you could do that, because I'm fairly sure we're pretty close-ish to getting affiliate level followers. So
Exciting.
yeah, so be much appreciated. And thank you everyone, players and everyone else, for sticking around this late. I know it's a bit later than I normally run, but I really wanted to get through that fight, and that might have been a bit selfish, but I thought it was really cool.
Yeah, it was good fun.
Yeah,
Thank you, Brody.
cool, all good. Well, to all you guys watching, we'll see you in 2 weeks for the next episode of the D&D game, and we might be back on Wednesday next week for an art stream as well. But yeah, things just seem to be getting in the way of us managing to do art streams at the moment. But
That's all good.
if you need to catch up on any of the D&D episodes or on our previous art streams, if you want to see us have fun and do some art, go to our YouTube. All the episodes are live up on there. But thanks again, everyone, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend.
Okay.
Peace.
Bye-bye.
Bye.